person. And so I'm just like, I don't think Alex has a fucking clue who I am. Like, I don't think he has any idea. Like, I could literally pass this man on the street and he would have zero clue who I am. Even though he says he loves my show. It's amazing. It's amazing. So anyway, I was so happy to see this. So vindication. My theory worked out that Alex Jones thinks that Salty Cracker and the Quartering are the same person.
Started the stream.
And that he has no idea who I am. Also, I know
fucking
Salty was
calls an
reacting to my
artist.
Alex Jones
Holy
video
fuck,
earlier,
dude.
so hail to Salty and the Salty Army. We love Salty. So yeah. Where was G&G at for Super Chats yesterday, Jeremy? Laughing Man says. I don't know. I guess we can check. It depends on how they count it. Sometimes when main event, there's like an overlap. Like it doesn't log everything because of the time main event is. So, let's see.
Start the goddamn stream.
Autism.
There's no way. See, it only counted $1,500. There's no way. Main event had like $3,800 yesterday, so we would have been number one, but it's the way the cutoff happens. So it only counted like less than half of the super chats for main event because the cutoff happened. So we would have been number one, but the way they count it is weird. So the carryover tomorrow will probably rank in the top 5 again because of how it goes. So, and there's D-Day Cobra at number 7. So we finished number 5 and number 7 in the U.S. with 2 different channels. 2 channels in the top 7. That's crazy. I didn't even know that. Wow. That's because of all of you. That's because of all of you. So there you have it. Hail to the 199. The best chat on the internet. Thanks for asking, Laughing Man. Okay, so yeah, the Alex Jones thing was hilarious. So Kate for 10 says again twice in one day. Ha, we girls can only wish. That's a nice super chat. A lot of this audience will appreciate that super chat. AOE2 Freak for 10 says hail Jeremy and the chat. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. The Tiki Bond says, Jeremy, are you watching Dark Wolf on Amazon? Great season so far. I plan on starting that as soon as I am done with the Dallas Cowboys Netflix special. I'm not even a Cowboys fan, and I am completely obsessed with that series. It is so well done. And obviously I was way big into football and the NFL back during that whole era. So watching the whole thing with the 49ers and the Cowboys and the NFC East, Jimmy Johnson and Barry Switzer, it's so good. So as soon as I get done with that, I'm going to start Dark Wolf on Amazon. But that Cowboys special is phenomenal. Even if you're not a Cowboys fan, I highly recommend it. It is so freaking good. Little Jim's Halo says Trump got Dems to defend cartel members. Dude, it's unbelievable. It really is. Let's see. Blur says Cowboys history is great. Cowboys present, not so much. Very accurate. Very accurate. Kevin Cron says, what do you think of the new update for Helldivers? Are you going to play it with Beardo this weekend? I might. I haven't played it yet, but I want to. It's just more about stuff going on. IRL stuff, if I'm going to be able to stream this weekend for video games, I'm not sure. Vault95 says, we get 4 Jeremy streams today, the world improves. Not 4, because it wasn't on daily. So you'll get 3. So is Trump live? I think someone streaming Trump talking to the Polish representative. That was earlier today. All the Mokissa says intro got screwed up. Gifties production value at an all-time high. Mostest bestest ever. You know what? Since you asked nicely,
Feel good, dog?
You are correct. I did screw up the intro.
What do you mean?
And I have to
After the workout?
The price. So
I
chat,
guess.
it's Gifty time. Here we have
It's
it.
fucking
Right
good.
there. Gifted membership. Boom. Boom. There it is. Have to pay up. That's what happens around these parts. You got to pay up. Cosmic Cowboy for 20 says, I am a Cowboys fan. The Cowboys documentary is really.
I find that
really
even
good.
doing an
Watched it
extra
all the way
rep
through. I wish the Cowboys were still great. I get
in my
hopes up
last
every
4
year.
heavy sets
Yeah, man,
makes
it's,
my legs feel so
as a
much different.
non-Cowboys fan, but also not a Cowboy hater, and that's the like majority of the fans are like the Cowboys are the most polarizing team in the NFL, and I'm one of the rare people that I'm really indifferent to the Cowboys. However, I feel that football's better when the Cowboys are better, but I don't feel strongly one way or the other about them. But yeah, it's a really good documentary, really good. John freaking Murdoch, 450 says, "Got to get my lurker tax early." Wait, Jeremy made a mistake. Say it ain't so. There goes my faith in humanity. Thank you, John. I appreciate it so much, brother. John freaking Murdoch in the house. Appreciate it, man. Vault95 says, "Forgot you weren't on daily Fortnite after Among Us." Probably not. Probably not. I'd like to, but probably not. Varinid with 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Indy I says, "I don't want to ask nicely. More gifties, gay man." What the hell, man? What do you guys think? Think I'm made of money around here? You think I can just drop gifties whenever you ask? I mean, what do you guys think around here? I don't understand. Like under no circumstance will I drop 10 gifties when you ask like that. Under no circumstance will I do it. So no. Fuck. Well, there it is anyway. All you gotta do is ask, I guess. So there you go. You happy? Now can we actually talk about a few things going on? John freaking Murdoch drops 10 gifted memberships as well. Thank you, John. Appreciate it, brother. John, pretty much it getting to a point where he's gonna. I work for John at this point. That's kind of how this whole thing works now. So, let's see right here. Where are we? There was something I wanted to show you guys. I knew it was gonna be a little bit of a shorter stream. But we do have this right here. Oh yeah, so we've seen a lot of police chases recently. Check this one out in Vegas, all right? Grappler for the win. Finally, we have Batman, okay? We finally have Batman. Here it goes. Oh! That's what I'm talking about. That is awesome. Kick his ass. Beat his ass. Beat his ass. That's awesome, though. Good stuff right there. We need to see more of that. I gotta say, though, that is... I'm shocked that they did it that close, because I'm assuming that's just another, like, pedestrian car right there or whatever, like a regular person. So, yeah, shocked that they did it that close. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, they pulled the Scorpion off. Get over here. That's pretty awesome. So I knew I had to show that one off. Hopefully we can see more of this.
Oh.
All right, so President Trump was, there's truly nobody like him. There's nobody like President Trump on us. I liked him. I always liked him. I like him now. But listen to how only Trump can do this. Only Trump can get away with this right here. Listen to this. reservation incorrectly. All right? But it gets better. It says you got off the reservation incorrectly. I'm going to repeat to you what he said in case you missed it. He said Elon Musk is 80% super genius and 20% he's got some problems. Bro, like, how does anyone, how is Trump a real human? Like, it's, and 20% super genius, 80% he's got some problems. That is incredible.
You know what I'm fucking capable of?
Absolutely nothing, dog.
What an answer. I was like, 80% super genius is the most Trump compliment ever. It's absolutely amazing. Eric responds, literally only he talks like this, and it's amazing. Oh, man. Amazing indeed. Let's see what we're at. We got JRT Project for Jesus US going cartel. Is going to make Call of Duty Black Ops look funny. By comparison, unlike the Middle East wars, this much needed house cleaning is long overdue. Under a week. Yeah, and that along with what we're about to see in Chicago, because that's about to happen. Like, dude, we're eating good right now on the content. We're eating real good. It's amazing. Timbo Slice for 20 says, on my way home from work, I was behind a pickup and he had multiple stickers about how much he hates Trump and how he stands with Ukraine. I thought it was nice that his wife's boyfriend let him drive her car. Well said, sir. Well said indeed. Mike says, I came across a singer from Australia. Is it what is it? Hang on. No. She's got a couple of songs that give Tom McDonald vibes. Also a great personality. I had to be careful saying it. I didn't know if I was being tricked to say something else. Because welcome to the internet. I feel like I've heard this name before, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I was like, what am I about to say here? Thank you so much, Mike. I appreciate it. Indy says, okay, please. I gave you 10. Show a pic. Okay, let's do it. Is it her? There's a music video on YouTube. I guess this is her. Hang on. I confirm before we show it. This is the internet, okay? Yeah, okay. I'll go to Twitter, see if I can find a picture. You never know if I'm getting trolled, man. I'm trying to see how to spell her name. Holy crap, there's a proper 199! Is this who we're talking about here? There you go. So there, everybody in the chat knows now who this person is. So there we go. Jeremy didn't want to pull an ads. Listen, I have not saying anything about who this person is and what their looks are until I have confirmed several things. Age, gender, all of that. I didn't say anything about it. Okay, I was just showing you guys what she looked like. I'm not making any comments on her looks or anything until I have confirmed multiple things. I have learned how the internet goes, so I'm not saying anything. So, Rich the plug for a proper 199. Jeremy, Smokey One Kenobi put me on to Geeks and Gamers a year ago, and you and the crew have consistently kept me in the loop of all things I care about. Thank you for all the memories, laughs, honesty, staying true to your creed. Hail to 199 and Snake Pit, you're gay. Well, dude, that's awesome, man. Well, first of all, thank you, Smokey One Kenobi. And yeah, I mean, I really appreciate the opportunity to do what we do. Truly, you know, we are 100% at this point. Not 100%, but it's probably like 95%. Like, we're audience driven. I don't make that many videos anymore, at least not standalone videos. They're clips from live streams or something like that. But like, I don't make a lot in ad revenue compared to the fan funding. And I am blown away at the opportunity that you guys give me to continue to scale Geeks and Gamers and grow it. And yeah, it's just a privilege to be able to do this, so I appreciate it, man. And it's like last night's main event, man. It was just a complete roast session. And I don't know, man. Me growing up with my friend group, like, I don't know why, but like, my friend group was just about people talking shit to each other. Like, that was just how we were. No one was nice, no one was respectful unless something bad happened, and at that point everybody rallied around, and that's what I feel that our corner of the internet is like. Like, everybody just roast the hell out of each other, we talk shit, we have fun, we laugh, but the moment that things get serious, everybody is like, hey, what do you need, brother? And, you know, it's cool, it's awesome. Don 3PO is in the house. What's up, Don at 3PO? But again, thank you, Rich. I really appreciate it, brother. Hail to you. Proper 199, and there's only one way to celebrate a proper 199. Boom! With Sydney Sweeney in the house. Everybody appreciates jiggle physics.
Should I do it?
In it for me was the fact that the victims used the podium to play politics instead of outing their abusers. Agreed. And that was the thing that stood out to me too, is they just didn't seem serious. It seemed like this was an opportunity to get in front of the cameras. Hang on. We got this right here. We actually, on that topic right here, Epstein survivor says she was shocked and upset when she heard Trump call the Epstein case a hoax. Says she couldn't believe he called it that. Let's listen to this. So now they're making the rounds on the media. Where were these people for the last 4 years? Where were they? Suddenly now, they can get in front of cameras and they can talk? Suddenly now?
I couldn't believe that he said that. Just for so many years, he acknowledged that there were thousands of files and he was going to release them. And so hearing that today, I was just confused by it. I think he thought that we were targeting him, and we weren't. I don't believe there's any evidence that he abused any of the survivors. So it wasn't a target against him. It was just, you know, a cry for us being fed up.
What is it? I mean, what's the impact been on your life? I mean, how are you holding up through this? Not just in recent months, but I mean, this is obviously going on for many years.
Well, it comes in waves. It's hard to deal with.
Dog, my hamstring explode.
Damn,
We
dog.
haven't received any. The only person that's
What do
been
I
held accountable
do?
is a woman. And
Make the other one explode,
The
dog.
only person that's been held accountable is a woman. What about the man? that was arrested and is now dead. What about him? This is feminist propaganda bullshit.
We were abused by a man who sex trafficked a lot of us. And so we are aware there are many other men out there. And we just don't understand, or we are nearing the end of our fight, pushing us to, make other decisions, to see if we can get some accountability.
Brad, I'm wondering what your reaction to
Yeah, thanks for having me on, Anderson. It doesn't make any sense. I don't think, I know that he doesn't believe that it's a hoax. I'm not sure that he knows what the word hoax means, to tell you the truth, because I talked to President Trump years ago about this case on this topic.
You fucking retard. You know exactly what Trump is saying when he says that. You don't play stupid. You know exactly what Trump is saying when he's calling it a hoax. He's talking about the weaponization from the left and from the media, from the Democrats and from right. Because you motherfuckers didn't talk about this for the last 4 fucking years. You didn't mention Epstein's name. Nobody did. Nancy Pelosi didn't. None of these people. Thomas Massey wasn't talking about it. None of these motherfuckers were. The media wasn't talking about it. Nobody asked Joe Biden about it. Nobody asked Kamala Harris about it. Nobody. Chuck Schumer wasn't talking about it. And now suddenly all of these motherfuckers are suddenly talking about it. That's what he means by a hoax. You know what he means. Stop playing stupid. This is fucking bullshit. Laughing Man with 50 gifted memberships. We will celebrate that momentarily. Laughing Man. Thank you, brother. Back to this clip.
He provided information. He knew back then the type of creep that Jeffrey Epstein was. I can't imagine that he's saying that these hundreds of women are lying about this. So I'm not exactly
This was back in 2009, you said you talked.
Sure, I talked to him in 2009, several times back then.
Yes, you stupid fucking guess who the president of the United States of America was when Jeffrey Epstein was arrested. Can you name it? Chat. Who was the president of the United States of America when Jeffrey Epstein was arrested? Does anybody have a guess for me? Anybody? Oh, that's right. It's Donald J. Trump.
And then at least through the years have even asked follow-up
Damn,
questions
dog.
through his lawyers.
It's a lot
Fix
of
your goddamn mouth.
explosion. Fix your faggot.
Yeah, fix your goddamn mouth.
Fucking faggot.
Women. So all I can think is that he has now seen the files or has been advised of things in the files that he didn't know was in the files and that I currently don't know that are in the files, because otherwise it makes absolutely no sense, this about face that he's done. You're either on the side of the victim or you're on the side of evil. There is not...
No, not 2009. 2019, when he was arrested for, all of this stuff. The last arrest that he had.
Not another side to this. And he's choosing the side of evil, the side of Jeffrey Epstein. It really makes no sense. I can't imagine the public's going to put up with this.
Lisa, you said this on Capitol Hill, and you sort of referenced it a moment ago. You talked about compiling a list of other abusers who were in Epstein's world among all of the women who are there today, and I assume others who weren't even there. Is that something, can you just talk about that idea, and what would you do with that?
Well, I started a podcast about a year ago where I to survivors of serial predators. So I'm aware through that, and also for the last 20 years, speaking to survivors of Epstein.
If this woman announces a coffee company, I'm fucking done. Like, I'm done. If she announces a fucking podcast and a coffee company, I'm done.
That they were trafficked to other men. So I think the smartest thing for us to do is to get together and start putting together the names that we know 100% that we were trafficked to or abused by or friends of ours were.
What have you been doing in the last 5 years? Did you not have time to put these names together before? Now that you're in front of cameras, now that you're in front of the media, now you think it's a good time to get together and let's figure out all the names.
And what would you do with them?
Well, it's just for us to be aware of what.
What?
Is that something you would release publicly?
We have many people that are working with us that are allies in media and in different groups. And we're not quite sure. It's not up for us really to release those names. It's really up to the government to release those names.
Brad, what do you think of that idea?
Like I've always said, I'm an attorney. I've represented many.
Okay, by the way, Joe, our good buddy Joe, who sits many peas, is in the chat. And Joe said, beside the point, Jeremy, they were still put through
Oh, fuck.
I was put through trauma when I saw your mom's vagina, but I got over it, okay? We all have traumatic experiences in life. I dealt with it, okay? So, Joe, if I can overcome the trauma that your mother put me through, anyone can overcome it. All right? That's just the bottom line. So, it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, this is ridiculous. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of right here. Everyone remember Cassidy Hutchinson? Remember that one? Look at the title of this video on MSNBC. The title is Profile in Courage. Cassidy Hutchinson. Profile in Courage, everyone.
Even before the late night release of January 6th Bush's final report, the panel made big news by releasing a transcript of this interview with former Trump White House aide, 26-year-old Cassidy Hutchinson. You'll remember, she revealed shocking details during a hearing over the summer. And in the transcript of her closed-door interview in September, she told the panel her lawyer allegedly tried to influence her testimony. Stephen Passatino, you're looking at him on the right hand of your screen. His fees were paid by guess who? Trump allies. Hutchinson testified that as she prepared for her very first interview with investigators earlier this year, Passatino told her, quote, "The less you remember, the better. Keep your answers short, sweet, and simple. And I don't want you to perjure yourself, but I don't recall isn't perjury. They don't know but what you can and cannot recall." So given all of that enormous pressure, this 26-year-old woman who was part of the Trump administration, what did she do? She did something very, very few others did. She did what was right. As NBC News put it earlier today, quote, "Cassidy Hutchinson knew she was going to be nuked for turning on Trump, but she did it anyway." A reminder of her courage and her bravery. In the face of threats, pressure, and attacks from the right, the former junior White House aide, from New Jersey, showed absolute and true patriotism. For a party that claims to be the one of patriots, Cassidy Hutchinson is a real patriot. And on that note, we will laugh Miss Cassidy Hutchinson. Take us off here.
Oh, God. Now, let me remind you that this is the same woman that she said that Trump, she said in The Beast, Trump essentially, like on January 6th, like demanded, like he did like a Jason Bourne move and he did like flips in the car. He wrestled Secret Service to the ground and he turned the car around and they had to fight him off. None of that shit. Trump's like, it is, listen, I know Trump was a young, vibrant man, okay? I know this. But, I highly doubt that Trump is manhandling Secret Service and doing flips inside a car like he's fucking Ethan Hunt or some shit like that. Like, it's fucking insane, dude. But this is what that reminded me of, and they're just like, this. Listen, man, I have never cared less about the Epstein stuff than I do right now. This is next level how much I don't care now. And it's because of people like Thomas Massey, the mainstream media, and these people that clearly are not interested in victims or saving people or protecting people. They simply just want clout for their podcast. That's it. But more importantly than that, Laughing Man dropped 50 gifted memberships. And how do we celebrate 50 gifted memberships around here? With Anna Paulina, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. You can thank Laughing Man in the chat. She has a great personality. She has a great personality indeed. Thank you, Laughing Man, for the 50 gifted memberships. Oh, no. Someone said, ooh, gross. What?
I am not gay. I have relationships with women. Sex with men.
And I got news for you. You should get to
Thank you for the 50 gifted memberships. JB username for 20 says without National Guard intervention, a certain population will continue to be reduced in Chicago. I guess that makes me right-wing Yahtzee. Oh well, hail the 199. Thank you, JB username. Dropped 500 last night. Absolutely insane, man. Unbelievable. Shane for 20 says, I blame the administration for this whole thing. I truly believe he needs to come out and clarify what he means by hoax, even though we know what he means. The Tard Dims will continue to weaponize this against him. Shalom, Agent 199. Well, I mean, listen, to be fair, I still do blame the administration for this Epstein thing gaining traction. I absolutely do. Because that nonsensical, ridiculous binder thing that they pulled absolutely created the beginning of this Epstein discussion. And then once that happened,
It's over, though.
then the
Holy fuck, that
binders
was
were
close.
completely empty. Then Pam
It's
Bondi
over.
kept saying that she has all this information. Like, that's what created all of this. So they absolutely deserve criticism for that. I've been repeating that forever, and I stand by that. But all this other stuff, I'm completely checked out. Red Mage for 50 says, I'm getting sick of these people coming up with something almost on a daily basis to smear Trump. No, really, we really can't this time. This is just sad and pathetic at this point. Agreed completely. And this is why there's no credibility, dude. There's no credibility whatsoever. Hey, Jeremy, if you do break the rules of no guest, make sure to invite Luna. Honestly, I gotta be honest, like, Anna Paulina Luna's starting to get to that point of better seen, not heard. Just saying. She's kind of like a little bit of better seen, not heard, if you know what I mean. So, 1992 space movie says, I would have sympathy if the victims were still kids, but they're adults now. Start naming names and let the public outrage push an investigation through. But it seems like they want to parade in front of cameras instead. 100%. Absolutely. Agreed. Kate says, ha, you just made me snort when you pulled your cap down. That was passively awesome. Yeah, look, the moment she said, I started a podcast, I was like, oh no, like, no. The fact that she thought about going on national TV and promoting her podcast says everything you need to know. Like, where did she come from? Where have these people been? And now suddenly they're promoting podcasts. Like, oh, you gotta be kidding me, man. Mez says, I got that one. Jimmy Ray says, another AFD candidate died. That makes 7. I've been seeing some stuff going on. It's pretty crazy. Jeremy, where's the game stream link? Do they not have that set up yet?
Oh.
Hang on. What the hell? Hang on. Let me see what's going on here. Yeah, it's set up. It's on Geeks and Gamers Play. The mods can drop it. Yeah, I just saw it. Unless hang on. Unless I'm just retarded. Unless I'm a retard. Am I retarded? Well, I mean, I am retarded. But Geeks and Gamers Play. Live. Where the fuck is it? Get the link set up. Beardo. Hurry up, Beardo.
No.
Oh, there it is? Okay. Well, fuck it. I just yelled at him for no reason. So. Too, of like, you.
What do you want to play Minecraft?
Well, he got yelled at for no reason. Fuck him. Who cares, right? Coop says, say it, Jeremy, say it. Trump was right again. He's always right. Zero says 12 years, 4 election cycles, silence. Until now, suddenly. Ryan Miller says, these victims have lost credibility and I can't take these people seriously. I'm sitting on it for... Show this clip right here on Fox News. The 5 on the viral Trump death hoax right here. Here we go.
The rumors of his demise, they are greatly exaggerated. President Trump is very much alive, despite a left-wing conspiracy theory that claimed he kicked the bucket. Governor Tim Walz and other liberals looked almost disappointed to learn that the president was still, in fact, breathing.
Look, I get it. You get up in the morning and you doom scroll through things, and although I will say this, the last few days you woke up thinking there might be news. Just saying. Just saying. There will be news sometime. Just so you know, there will be news.
Donald Trump will never die. Forget it. He's like Dracula. He's going to keep sucking the life out of us forever.
The biggest story was frenzied social media rumors speculating whether Donald Trump had died. For the record, Donald Trump is very much alive, okay? And no... We like our presidents alive.
And after covering for Joe Biden's obvious struggles in office, there were several from the Biden administration who made comments like this one. Jen Psaki now questioning Trump's health.
And look, we may never know why Donald Trump suddenly spent a week hiding entirely from the American public. But you don't actually need baseless online conspiracies to explain why he might not want to show his face in public right now.
I think that was an interesting leap.
And I'm not kidding. What I'm about to show you is a real headline. This is a real headline from Politico. Trump denies he's dead.
What the fuck?
Just when you think we can't get dumber. We live in a world where Politico puts out a headline and says Trump denies he's dead. Unreal, dude. Unreal.
Jesse, after the 3.5-hour cabinet meeting just a few days ago.
Jesse Jr. walked into my bedroom this morning and he said, Dad, they thought Trump was dead, Biden was alive, Kamala was smart, and it wasn't Hunter's coat. And he goes,
He said all of that?
He goes, you get paid to debate these people for a living? Your job's easier than Mom's, and Mom doesn't work. I said, son, it's not my problem. The Democrats did this to themselves. You're right. He said...
How old's his son? Because is he just like making up like the thing like the left makes up about like your kid just like comes in and has this deep intellectual conversation with you? I don't know. I wonder if he's memeing.
Harold's your problem. He knows more about tariffs than you. Yeah. And the audience knows.
Smart kid.
He said, my monster truck's now $325.
Yeah.
I need to advance on my allowance. You know what I did? I sent him to bed without supper.
Ah, good.
This is the stupidest thing
Okay,
I've
so
ever
that's
heard.
like
And
too
I love a
perfect.
good
That's
conspiracy theory. You know me, Greg. You were off for a week.
That's true.
We didn't think you were dead.
Yeah.
We wished you were dead. We knew you were on vacation. We knew you needed
How do you
to
know
rest.
that I'm not me?
This is a body double?
Yes.
Now that's the kind of conspiracy theory I like.
See, that's how people need to talk to each other. We wished you were dead. Like this is how we heal as a people.
Do I really look like the way I was before? You notice there's a difference, don't you?
Did you get face work?
Yes, I did. This is an entirely new face.
By the way, you didn't notice what I've changed about my appearance.
Your hair.
How did you know?
Because I noticed I can't see your bald spot from above.
No! I'm parting it from the right.
That's called a comb
Fuck
over.
is all
It's
that
not
shit,
a comb.
dude?
Dana, don't pile on. All right? So what happened was...
Bro, I responded
they
with
tried
nothing.
to kill him, and then they tried to have him die in prison. And now they're just waiting around.
I can't get
for
into my
natural
house
causes.
because some fucking
That's their
faggot
interim
put
strategy.
dirt
They're
there.
hoping Trump dies.
All my shit.
Which is good it's not the egg prices, because I got a dozen for $5. The problem is, this guy is such a man of action, he takes Labor Day off and they think he passed away. Where are the Democrats? You look around. I have Johnny out at the U.S. Open interviewing people about Trump, and we can't even name another Democrat who he'd match up against. What are they doing on crime? What are they doing to make their cities more beautiful? What are they doing about anything? In fact, it's not Trump who's dead. The Democrat Party is dead.
Wow, Harold, pick up that mic that he just dropped and tell us what you think.
So I think Jesse is onto something. I've said now for weeks, I don't understand why Democrats continue to attack Donald Trump personally. I don't understand it why any member of a political class or elected official would talk about death and violence towards any politician, be it one you agree with or one you disagree with. I didn't find it humorous, Stephen Colbert saying when he said when his audience booed the fact that President Trump was alive, he should have gotten very serious. I'll never forget when John McCain and Barack Obama were running in 2008, and a woman got up in the audience and said that Barack Obama was a terrorist. He was a Muslim. He was this.
We need to find this woman, by the way, because I remember that moment, and John McCain was like, no, we can't do it. Find this woman if she's still with us. Find her because she was correct.
And John McCain grabbed the mic and said he's not. I don't agree with him, but he's a decent human being who wants to be president. You can't even enable that kind of stuff. Democrats with working class people and affluent people in America now trading and shopping down at Dollar General and Walmart and other places where lower income consumers shop. It shows that there's a gap between what people are earning and what people want to. Why aren't we talking about those issues? Why are we trying to save Medicaid, the personal attacks? Be done with it. It's not a good look, and frankly, it's a dangerous thing to be treading down the path of.
Rosanna, one of the things I thought about when I saw Tim Walz is that he just keeps giving us more things to work with. I would imagine most Democrats would really like him to just go be the governor of Minnesota and leave the rest alone.
I'm so shocked that he's so outspoken lately. What happened to Mr. Folksy, just a coach, all-American coach? He's gone off the rails. And you know, the late night comedians, we expect them to poke at our politicians. But Jen Psaki, I mean, she is a host now of MSNBC, as we know, former White House press secretary. She didn't notice anything was wrong with Joe Biden while she was in the White House. He seemed perfect to her. He didn't trip up a bunch of steps. He didn't wander off during a press conference. He didn't forget what he was trying to say during a press conference. But this she noticed, 3 days. Hey, listen, I did see a picture of Donald Trump. He had no shoes and he was walking across Abbey Road. Remember when the Beatles? Paul McCartney was dead. You don't forget it. You guys are
No, I got it.
I think I got it.
We were picked.
At the end of that, so yeah, the Trump situation was absolutely crazy, and again, this headline was astonishing. I couldn't believe it. But this is the current world of politics and TDS. Trump has broken so many fucking brains. It is truly amazing. Welcome to the world of TDS. Roy says, I watch Jeremy because he's black. He's my spirit animal and appreciated you since 2020. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Yabe says, dude, I'm a doctor and I watch you since The Last Jedi shitty year and I troll you every now and then. Does it make me respectable? By the way, you are bald. Thank you, Yabe. I appreciate it, brother. Let's see. Monotony says, I could pee 2 different things. Congrats. Patty says, I watch you because you're cute. Let's go. Compliments. Us guys never get compliments, so we remember them forever when they happen. Thank you. Jeremy the Cyborg, the $500 Club, says, what makes it worse is the writer of the article doesn't make the headlines. They have a committee meeting to make the headlines for all the articles, so a committee made that headline. That is incredible. Sweet Potato Knight says, salty cracker clip of you reacting of Alex Jones and wants your hoodie. The Cobra Cast hoodie? I can get him something. Tell him I'll hit him up. Tell him I'll hit him up. Jeremy likes any glazing. By the way, because someone said I was glazing Trump earlier, which is a TikTok word, I'm going to get Krista to make donut emojis for the chat. So whenever some of these haters come there and say that I'm glazing Trump with their trendy fucking word, we're just going to drop donuts in the chat, okay? Donuts in the chat. So I'll get Krista to make the donuts. So every time I glaze Trump, we just drop donuts, okay? We'll make it happen. Durka for $1. Thank you so much. And with that, we're going to end it because I got to jump on the Among Us stream, okay? So we will.
Talking about it again, and then I had to fire him, and it's just like, what are you fucking talking about, man? Every time. Teleprompters on the ceiling, back construction. Just does it all the time. I don't know why. It's what makes him so much fun, by the way. It's what makes Alex Jones fucking hilarious and fun to watch, is that he does that shit.
They'll upload it. What were you talking about? He was bashing Trump. And I said, that's it, you're fired, man. Not because of what he was saying about topics, but because he was saying we were censoring him. So, and that was David Knight. So I've got a real problem with this, and I took the high road on that because I wasn't very close to David Knight, and he was kind of the grumpy old man, and I was frustrated that the show
David
wasn't
Knight was
as
kind of
mine,
the grumpy old man.
And I thought,
David Knight was just a little too grumpy for Alex Jones, who's known far and wide as being America's sweetheart.
And just had a chip on his shoulder. And I mean, I did stuff like, give him hundreds of thousands of dollars when he had a heart attack, and hire both his sons, and kiss his ass. And the more I was nice to him, the more he just got angry and hateful. And then he's gone out since then and disgraced himself and said that I flat out censored him on things. Oh, really? Show the proof. Not true.
Hey, Andrew,
I mean,
we're adding a couple of additions to the castle right now. We also found the unicycles. What the fuck are you talking about here? What the fuck? What in the name of schizo posting super chats are you fucking talking about right now, bro? This has got to be a play on Jones. We're adding a couple of additions to the castle right now, and we found the unicycles. Okay, well, I'm glad you found them, bro. I'm glad you found the fucking unicycles. I don't know.
Don't ask me, man.
Dog, where are okay. So,
I wrangle him.
Down on the tunnel, dog.
Owen Schroyer has now done this, and the way he did it is particularly deceptive. Like, he thinks I'm stupid. Got a very aggressive phone call from him with him yesterday, and then he ran off.
Okay, that sounds like our phone calls. Very aggressive. Like, isn't that just normal? Isn't that how you do normal business? Super aggressive phone call?
Yeah, usually I just call him and like, you fucking idiot. And then
I'm an idiot. You're a fucking idiot.
Yeah. Yeah, but I feel like that's why the show's so great. But go ahead.
Off and did his publicity stunt at my expense, the crew's expense, at this institution's expense, and I mean just lie after lie after lie. I mean, I've got, and we're checking with lawyers right now, but I've got his tax filings. I've got what he's paid. I've got
that's like the
here.
day
So
I probably has repeated, we're talking to the lawyers right now more than any other creator who's ever lived in existence.
I've got the documents.
Yeah, I've got the document. We've been talking.
You are the dirty, dirty whore.
My lawyers are on this. Our lawyers are involved right now.
Dirty, dirty.
And by the time we're done with them, we've lawyered up, and that's it. This guy, I think that Jones has probably cited we got our lawyers on this more than any other creator I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, and is he talking about like doxing the dude's tax records?
I don't know exactly. I think he's just saying that because I think it's fair game. Schroeder said that he wasn't given a pay increase according to Jones. Jones is saying no, I gave him 3 different pay increases. And he's always bitching about a pay increase like you. Alan Head says the unicycle is in the castle's mailbox. This must be a meme that I'm just not. You know, mystery.
I've got the fucking documents right here.
Mystery. This is exactly what I'm talking about. It was a good week. Thank you for your service. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Fucking Mr. L. Coping. All right.
Oh, he was just quiet.
Yeah, he was just not talking.
Since 2018, he's had multiple raises of $80,000 on top of what he was paid before, and huge bonuses. Have it all right here. That's just one example.
Where I literally dropped my
He's had multiple raises of $80,000 on top of what he was paid before, and huge bonuses. Have it all right here. That's just one example. Who do these people think they are? So.
Oh, okay, that's a very strange choice of hat. I'm just saying.
Cowboy hat?
Is that a cowboy hat? Because from that angle, it doesn't look like a cowboy hat.
No, it's a cowboy hat. It's a cowboy hat.
Okay, it doesn't look like one from that angle. That's all I'm saying. Well, I wonder if this is rehearsed or on the fly. I'm just imagining before the show he's at home rehearsing this in the mirror, like, yeah, this is what I'm gonna say today. Yeah.
Dude, there's no way you can rehearse like 4 straight hours of talking into a microphone.
Jones might be able to. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Keep going.
Put him in prison on the A6. We raised the money for him to fight it.
Yeah, it looks like
it
looks like a Puritan hat.
And
yeah,
to watch
that's what I meant.
It's the way, and I couldn't watch the whole 5 hours. I wasn't even going to watch it. People kept sending me clips, and my phone was blowing up, and all these text messages. And is this true? Is that true? And I started watching.
Strangely, the papers got me. Yeah, got everybody.
And notice it's why I'm leaving InfoWars. Not I quit or I was fired leaving it nebulous, but just get him on the screen and give a look at him. And
what is this pay raise thing everyone keeps
like,
talking about?
Oh, I understand why he didn't want me talking about Trump. He'll have his access cut off. That's why
Mr. E has no idea either.
Yeah, dude, I don't know.
I
think it's when you get more money for doing the same job because you've been doing a good job for a while.
Well, nobody here has been doing that.
Oh, I understand the things I was doing were really causing a problem. No, they weren't.
No, especially you.
I never told him you ought to do this or that. I said, hey, you can attack Trump all you want, but hey, we also need to stay on top of the Democrats here. I said that on air. I never even said that to him in person. I said on air. That's what talk show hosts do. I started out on talk radio. Other shows on the same station, the morning show talks about the afternoon show, and they disagree and agree, and they have debates. That's normal. We're not in a cult here. I'm not censoring somebody because I say I'm not throwing the baby out with the bathwater. I have Nick Fuentes on who says he's totally done with Trump.
We are in a cult here, and that is a cult of sending your money, which you have not been doing this show. What kind of cult is this, Mr. I thought in a cult there's
not a very good one.
Yeah, it's not a very good cult. I guess I'm not a very good cult leader.
Not one of these chatters has offered me their one.
Not one?
Not one.
Have any of their wives offered themselves to you, though?
No comment.
Mr. E, you dog. You sly dog, you.
There's an ongoing joke about how you get the certified female role in the community. Never mind. I shouldn't be saying it.
Is there a mystery casting couch I'm not aware of? Hey, you want to be on the Crucible? Is it, hey, you want to be on the Crucible, baby? Mystery's pickup line. Hey, baby, want to be on the Crucible? Do you?
We got Rodney
You want to?
Dangerfield in chat. She's all yours.
How would you like to get brutalized in a debate by Andrew Wilson? It'll be like getting fucked twice. Shapeless unicycle collapse, castle sturdily. Did you guys? These guys in Sons of the Forest, I bet they wrecked my base. I spent hours building this base.
Oh yeah, they were making jokes about it.
I have to get the team myself. The cult of poverty. Sorry. All right, a little more.
I say you're making good points. I can see why you say it, but I disagree on this, and that. And Nick doesn't go, oh my God, you're censoring me because you disagree with me. That's not what that is. And I talked to Nick this morning, and he obviously thinks that, or I even told him what went on, that, you know, Owen handled it completely wrong. But it was as I started this morning, I didn't do my workout because I was busy, and I said, okay, I'm going to go ahead and watch these clips. And I sat there.
Is that why you're not doing
really
your workouts, Mystery? Because you're busy? Because you're busy?
I've been doing my workouts.
Are you too busy to work out, bro?
No, I do my workouts every day. Girls get the girls.
He was acting all sad and hurt, and oh, you know, this happened, and well, and it was like innuendo for hours and hours, and at the end, oh, Alex never censored me. But he stood over my shoulder. Yeah, like what, once a month come in to give you something? Which when he was hired, that was part of the thing. That's why there's microphones in the control rooms. I want everybody to get on here. Hey, breaking news, I'll come in and hand them a, you see this on Fox? This just happened. Go tell Owen. Doesn't mean have him on. He was mad. He told the crew that I'll have a guest on and say, hey, you're here, you're a huge guest. They point to us as an example. Or whoever, Roger Stone, whoever it is. Hey, did they book you? Hey, call Owen, see if he wants him on. Owen told the crew that that was me controlling a show, just helping a newsroom. Hey, you want to go on another show? Let's see if they can have a slot for you. That's what he's got. That's what David Knight had, because they need to be censored. They need me to be the villain. Oh, my gosh. One time, they only uploaded the first hour of his show instead of 3. And so the evil people that just upload it everywhere and 99% of the time get it right, they made a mistake.
Just drop that volume down 20%.
Finally! Oh, finally, it's so good. It's so, I'm a victim. I'm the best. He's bad. See, he was evil. I was good. And that's why people that bash me, and I've talked about this a lot on air, you see it all the time. I'll have a guest on, and we go to break. And then they post and go, look, when they talked about this subject, he went to break. And they don't show that coming out of break, we always come back to it. Or that the breaks have been set for 27 years at the exact same time.
All right. I've had enough. So they're in a cat fight. They're fighting. I have no actual fucking idea what's going on, and neither does anybody else. It's sad to see because I absolutely adore Alex Jones' program. I've been watching it since I was a little kid. Well, maybe not a little kid. I've been watching it since I was really young.
It's fucking 2 inside jokes and one.
Mystery is counting today. Casting couch is found and reenacting.
I'm not gonna unpack.
Mystery E, if pole dancing was such a good exercise, why is your sister so fat? He's messed up. Jeez. Alex is showing he's hell to work for. I don't know. Is he?
To be honest, he sounds a lot more reasonable than you. Just don't lie. Just don't insult him. Don't lie. Fair enough.
You know, Mystery E. He's like, how come I don't get raises?
Yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Add these to the dono bar, Mystery. Do your fucking job. $10 comes in from Memento Mori. Says for the griff. See you in Nashville. Thank you. For those of you who haven't gotten your tickets to DebateCon, you better go get them. They're only going to be there for so long before they're all sold out. You need to get them. You need them now. Rent it out. Second story bar. Okay. Live band, the whole works. It's going to be a hell of a weekend. Doesn't matter what level ticket you have. You're going to be able to come. Food's on me. Drinks are on me. Band's on me. That's going to be a good time. $10 from CRS Scott says nothing, just want to show support for the stream. $50 from Josh, just gives a thumbs up, appreciate it. $10 comes in from Zora, says God bless, bro. It's been a while since I supported, but you know how much I love your work. I think I might like the beard. Blessings to you and your family. By the way, here with Jake last week, had you laughing my ass off. Yeah, Jake's, you know, Jake is a guy who is there to enable me to be hilarious because he's just a different. He's probably the worst sidekick. Well,
No, you
lowly
need
sidekick.
it. It's like you need the straight man and the funny man. He's the not funny man.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we need it.
Jake and the funny man.
Doggy got more
Yeah,
call.
exactly. You know, it's good for him.
Not on me.
I mean, he's just fucking.
I don't know if I do.
Just in every
probably do
respect
somewhere.
I can think of. Just. You think I'm going to say something like I'm joking or something? But I'm not joking. No, move over to the next segment.
Oh, okay. Was that it?
Yeah, that's it for the chat. There was 5 of them. How long does it take? It's 5. How long does it take you to add them? Andrew,
They're added. I have to go in, man.
I was gonna clip that and send it to Jake. He was like, "What the fuck, man?" No, he won't. He's laughing at something. Andrew, 15, proud to be a fan of you. You can be from Protestant to Orthodox, by the way. Much love. You're 15. You banned. You should do a lot more. You should go like be getting 2 liters of Snickers bars for $10. Not sending it to me at 15. You should not be sending me any money at 15 years old. You should, you should be saving it or something like that at 15. But I am glad. I'm glad that, I'm glad I was helpful in some respect. 15? He's got to be full of shit. He's got to be full of shit. No way. All right, this one comes in from Wall Street Aves over on X. Section 8 caseworker exposes people on Section 8 have 4 generations of family members on Section 8. Now, for those of you who aren't aware, especially those of you on Rumble, because you have a collective IQ of about 72, Section 8 is referring to government housing, and in some cases they'll say Section 8, shorthand for government benefits as well. They lie saying they have sicknesses that can't be proven to qualify, and make friends, either their caseworkers, so they'll never be kicked off. Interesting. Is there a lot of them who have caseworkers that are friends? Probably. Quote, I went into a lady's house for an inspection, and she said, I've had my voucher for 50 years. I made sure I got my daughter on a voucher. I made sure I got my granddaughter on a voucher. I couldn't get my son on a voucher, so I told them that he had asthma. He can't prove asthma or migraines. She told me because she was telling me a way to scam the system. Because when I pull up in a 2013 Toyota Camry. There's usually a Lexus or BMW sitting in the yard. I look poor, and so many people tell me stuff to give me ideas, to help me out, so that I can get some money from the government. But y'all keep on thinking I don't know it, okay? And since every one of you are going to ask me, yes, I reported it. But if your caseworker likes you, you're pretty much untouchable here. Like, they'll give you ideas and help you do it. Go ahead and play the video.
I went into a lady's house for an inspection, and she said, I've had my voucher for 50 years. I made sure that I got my daughter on a voucher, and made sure I got my granddaughter on a voucher. Couldn't get my son on a voucher.
Oh, it's the same thing, just in a sassier tone. Why do they always seem so fucking proud? Like this is something I've said for a while. It's like this is that poor mentality.
fuck, dog?
Like they think that because they're on welfare and the government's like paying for this, like
Disconnected.
not bad, not great, like quality of life, that they're like gaining.
Oh, join back again.
Or they've like won or something. It's pretty fucked.
Well, I mean, there's a strategy to it. Now, look, I am somewhat.
Were you the one that said you had asthma when you were younger?
I think that people who have made it.
Yeah.
Is it true that you can't test for asthma?
Because the only way you can get your fucking tax dollars back.
Test for asthma. I don't even know.
How's that?
I just
Does
got
that
an
make
inhaler.
sense? You should, if you.
I don't know about like any tests. I just told them, hey, yeah, like I can't breathe
You should somehow try to get on
very
government
well.
assistance anyway. Just so that you can get your tax dollars back, which are subsidizing the people who are on government assistance. That's what I think.
And it would open up better jobs for other people.
That's right.
Bro, why do I keep getting disconnected?
That's the way to go.
Fair enough.
Yeah. It's just like Social Security. I always
the
tell
worst
people,
part-
I'm like,
Go
don't
ahead,
wait on Social Security. Never wait on Social Security. They bank on the fact that you're going to wait to draw full Social Security because you're going to die in a couple of years. They're banking on that. Like, people will wait so that they get $300 extra a month. I'm like, never wait. Just take it immediately. Like, the day you're fucking eligible for it, just take it. It almost never makes sense to wait. It's almost always stupid to wait. Just take it immediately.
Are you in office
Great
tomorrow or
job
at home?
handling chunk yogurt. I've heard him call
At home.
yogurt. And that crazy woman. Keep it up.
So the people I actually feel bad for when it comes to like this type of thing is the people who make like just enough money that they're like just a hair above the cutoff for like assistance with like dental and all those expensive things that they can't afford because they're living paycheck to paycheck. They're actually like trying and like making an effort, but it pushes them like just over the edge to qualify for any government assistance. It's still not enough to be able to afford the shit on their own. So that's gotta be a
10 Crucible memberships over on the R side. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, it's shit. Well, I mean, it's fucking ridiculous. The whole thing is fucking ridiculous. But when it comes to things like government assistance, there's no lockbox. What happens is the politicians voted themselves access to the Social Security fund, to the general fund. So there's no lockbox for any retirement whatsoever, and there's no reason to wait. The second, if you can get any money back from the government, I almost never feel bad when a person does it. I'm like, yeah, good. Because the only way you'll ever get it back, they just give it to the worst fucking loser pieces of shit on planet Earth. It's not like we even have a welfare system that's helping really people get a leg up who just need it. They were down on their luck. You know, there's some temporary assistance available. It's just a subsidization program now. It just subsidizes people's entire existence. So it's just such a bullshit system. I can't even defend it enough to tell people not to take advantage of it. The idea is too good, sir. It's collapsing reality. It's the biggest fucking scam ever.
Alright, we gotta finish this because I can't stand her face.
Shut up, mystery. At what point does taxation for the purpose of funding public assistance programs move from civil duty to clear redistribution efforts? Is bureaucracy erased the issue? So, look, I'm a big fan of kind of understanding that we can't always make precise or specific thresholds for when X becomes Y. When does it stop becoming assistance to people in the public who need help versus a massive redistribution policy? We can't really identify specific thresholds there. And so kind of the libertarian mindset there is like, well, it's just always redistribution. And then the progressive mindset is, nah, it's just always trying to help people who are in a bad spot. There's always going to be people around who take advantage of the system. What I think is that we can, just using base intuition, we can see when it moves from something which is we're trying to help people who are down in their luck to we're just trying to bribe the electorate. And that's what's happening right now. Progressives bribe the electorate with welfare funds, and that's why they say these slogans like vote in your own interest. What that means is vote for us and we'll give you free shit. We'll give you free shit. That's what it fucking means. By the way, I know I'm not speaking Spanish here. I know that you guys know this is true. When a politician says vote in your best interest and that's for me, what they mean is I'm going to give you free shit. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Say, Andrew, you're totally wrong about that. No, 100% correct about it. I'm a recovering heroin addict, and I can promise you 100% that all these systems are abused and fraud is committed against them 100%. Most of the people are just lazy garbage. I think you need to get rid completely of the state welfare system. Period. From whether it's federal funding or state funding, I think there should be a federal law against it that it has to go to private charities, especially Christian charities. They seem to be much better at doing this anyway. They seem to be much better at doing it. Your church, I think, is more likely to help you, a person who actually needs it, over the state anyway. They're going to help everybody except you, especially if you happen to be of the wrong pigment, right? Anyway. Go ahead, finish the video, mister.
She told me because she was telling me a way to scam the system. Because when I pull up in a 2013 Toyota Camry. There's usually a Lexus or BMW sitting in their yard. I look poor. Okay?
No, see, okay, so let me address this. This is a good point. I understand the point, right? Against it until you need it. No. I'm not disputing that there's people who, through no fault of their own, hit bad times. It happens. And I'm not disputing there's people through fault of their own who had bad times who I still have sympathy for because we all do stupid shit. What I am saying is that the policy of the state taking tax-paid dollars, which they can leave in normal Americans' pockets, who will then give it to various churches who are in a much better position to give distribution to people who aren't junkies and everything else, and much better prepared to deal with abuses of their own systems, is a much better way to go about it than utilizing the state apparatus. That's what I'm saying. Not saying not to help people who are in need, the opposite. Just saying that the current system of the state distributing it is obviously extremely biased. Extremely biased. Anyway, finish the video.
Many people tell me stuff to give me ideas to help me out so that I can get some money from the government. But y'all keep on thinking I don't know it, okay? And since every one of you are going to ask me, yes, I reported it. But if your case...
Churches don't do things like that hardly anymore. Bullshit. Bullshit. In fact, most churches that I've seen, Protestant, Catholic, and Orthodox, have funds which they collect for in order to distribute it, especially among their congregations, if people hit hard times. Usually they'll have a specific fund for it. I think mine calls it a hardship fund. If you have a hardship fund, you can go to your priest and say, hey, listen, I need some help from the congregation. You know, I'm having a tough time. I'm not able to pay my mortgage this month. Somebody's sick in the family, something like this. And they'll give you, you know, they'll go into the fund after they look into the details and help you out. That's what the point of distributing charity is.
What?
The idea of this welfare
anything.
state, right for abuse, like she says, all you have to do is have nepotism. And
Are you underneath me right now?
this one likes you.
I'm
she
back
has
in the
enormous amount of government
back in
money at her
the
disposal. She can
fucking
afford it to
mines
do
or
whatever
whatever.
she wants.
But
And they do
mining.
all the time. So anyway, next story, Mr.
You're gonna like this one actually. It's about a man in the UK who was arrested. Loves bacon.
Yeah, see. Yeah, they do 100%. I'm in bankruptcy right now. Reached out to the Catholic churches for rent, and all of them called me back in 2 days. I got the help I needed. Also went to a food bank for the first time. I'm 28. Yeah, don't tell me that that's not true. I know for sure that it is the case that they both collect charities from people, and they definitely distribute charities to people. And they usually have multiple people who are on, like, a church board who will allocate those funds. So Ron Paul used to talk about this a lot. It was a good point that he made. He was a part of Catholic Charities for years, and he worked as a doctor. And he gave free health care to people as a doctor working for the Catholic Church. I think that that's the case. Somebody, you can fact check me if I'm wrong, but I think he worked for Catholic Charities as a physician. And I think his son did too, and they both donated their time to the through the church in order to give people completely free health care. And I mean serious health care. And he used to say all the time, like, that whole system was bogged down and destroyed with red tape from the state, and has become a money racket for state money. And laundering, let's not kid ourselves, has become a massive racket for laundering too. But it's okay because private watchdog groups who happen to be donors of these same hospitals are governing them and rigorously making sure the funds aren't allocated the wrong way and shit. It's all bullshit. Public assistance has become a way of life, not a temporary help to get through a tough time. Agreed. My neighbor doesn't work but gets every benefit, including free daycare. Yep. Yep. The problem is that people right now, like I've seen people calculate this, where they go, look, they've gone to their boss and said to their boss, don't give me a raise. If you give me a raise, I'll be outside of the threshold of what I can get in state subsidies, and it'll actually end up costing me a lot more money. People are very calculated about that. Don't put me over that threshold. I don't want the raise. Now I make too much money to qualify for the subsidies I had before. It's not a joke. It happens every day all across the United States. And that shit does need to stop. It's needed to stop for a long time. The current government system promotes this behavior. Most of the people that you meet that are in these programs have no concept of it being a step up in life where they don't need it anymore. Well, it's not structured that way. It's not structured as temporary help anymore. It's like at all. It's structured now as a subsidy. If you take companies, in fact, I remember there was a bunch of exposés during COVID-19 that were coming out about this with both McDonald's and Walmart, and how they purposely, the reason you always see McDonald's now in shitty areas and stuff like this is because they want to incentivize low-wage workers to come in because they know it'll be easier to get the state to subsidize what they refuse to pay in wages. So they'll actually put them, McDonald's and various fast food restaurants, in the shittiest parts of town because it's walking distance away from some of the poorest people, so they can provide kind of these very low-paying jobs, and then say, well, wait, we're only going to give you 28 hours a week.
Get the fuck out of my
just under
house.
the threshold for what is considered full-time, so that way we don't have to give you health care benefits and these various benefits, and then you can go apply to the state, and it's like double dipping. And they do it on purpose. They do it on purpose. That shit is criminal. That should be criminal. The fact that a corporation can do that and does do that as part of a way of padding its profits, it's as crooked as can be. But in a way, you can't even blame the corporation because they if you set a system up like that, why wouldn't some corporate bean counter look at it and go, hey guys, you want to make an extra $1 billion this year? I have a real good way to do it. Dad was a Baptist pastor and missionary. Was a huge part of the church. Literally, they had people on the deacon board whose job it was to take care of widows, orphans, and people who had fallen on hard times. Correct. Now, I do think, I think that when you get into a lot of these mega churches, that they do very little in the way of actual charitable contributions as opposed to how much they get in contributions. But yet, usually the congregations I see of 60, 70 people or less actually give a significant amount of money to charity and also tend to take care of their own inside those congregations. They tend to take care of them. You'll actually see it, you know, people will be around coffee talk, you know, after the service is done. You know, it seems like everyone wants to kind of congregate, have a cup of coffee, talk, this kind of thing, because it's still a town, kind of your town center for community in a way. And, you know, you'll always get that look from someone like, hey, you go over, hey, what's up? You know, such and... aren't good for you. Just kidding. I never mind supporting people who have changed my life. Well, I'm glad somebody's changed your life anyway. Chef Dylan says support. Appreciate it, Chef.
He's talking about you, dummy.
I know who he's talking about. You know, Mr. E, I don't need your help here, bro. It's all under control. I can read the super chats without you. Rendy for $10 says, was this...
You're such a fucking...
This over-reliance on the state, driven mostly by the growth of the state itself, increased social acceptance of taking government funds, lack of shame, or shrunken influence of religious private charity. So I actually think the reasoning behind this is when we started moving over to a political party system due to universal suffrage, this is when parties started to kind of figure out that based on the demographic they represent, and if they have the keys to the Treasury, which Congress does, they can begin the process of bribing that portion of the electorate. Both sides do this. Democrats, Republicans, Independents do this. Green Party will do this. Libertarians would do this. There's no choice around it if you're going to play politics. It's all about taking portions of the public treasury and distributing it to a voting bloc, which you can then bribe for votes. So as long as that incentive exists there, a system like this was always inevitable.
You went down in the tunnel by the castle.
Justification, of course, for wanting redistribution is, well, you know, you have some sort of civic duty or something like this based on the fact that these are the people who are still out in the workforce working. They just don't have a livable wage because they're being exploited by corporations, which in a way is true. But the interesting part there is that the corporations couldn't do the exploiting if the welfare system wasn't there in the first place. Aaron Bosch says, it was harder to get off state assistance in California. Well, yeah. Yeah, it would be hard to get off state assistance in California if it made $75,000 a year. You make $75 grand a year in California and try to get off state assistance, I think it would be rough. I got food stamps until I got a job 3 months later. I got letters
When I get up, when I get up out of my chair, I feel it in quads.
Yeah.
Wild.
Wait, say that again about your quads?
I'm not your buddy for 10 Canadian dollars. Following
Every time I get up out of my chair, I feel quads.
Interesting day today, seeing Keir's stormtroopers arrest the comedian doing their best Mr. Creedy impression as they cuff him, saying, "Not so funny now, is it? Is it, Mr. Funny Man?" What?
I think that's the next story we have queued up.
Oh,
The man
gotcha.
arrested for saying he loves bacon.
Oh, yeah.
Like, no joke. I think I could have fucking spent the entire gym session just doing hamstring curls.
Yeah, probably. My hamstrings get so fucking stressed that I feel like, I don't even know how to explain it, but
Dude, I can just, like, even when they're fatigued, I just feel them so good. I do it. It doesn't matter, like, how many sets I do. I can still just keep doing more and more and more. So good. You have extra pickaxe?
yeah. Not in my crate, but on my person.
Down into the mine. I think I have like one pickaxe.
Oh, because I like bacon.
Rewind it. Let's make sure we got context here.
We will bacon. Why? Because I like bacon.
Oh. When you pass the wood blocks, right there. Like you.
Yeah, I think I passed that and there's an opening way at the end. I don't, if that's out the way,
You know,
then I don't know.
I'll tell you, the
I've
first
randomly
thing that
found
comes
this
to
place.
mind that angers me about this isn't even the fact that the guy is getting arrested for making fun of Muslims by saying he
I
eats
think
bacon.
I'm heading towards
What makes
you.
me upset about this is the yellow vests that the police officers in the UK wear. Like, if
Put a
you're gonna
candle there?
have stormtroopers,
Say that again?
if you're gonna have people who arrest you over bullshit reasons,
Okay, no, I see
can't we
it.
at least have stylish
Just bit
uniforms
down.
for those people so that they look the part of the monsters they're supposed to portray? Like, American police officers, when they're all fucking in their gear and shit, they look badass, man. They're like head to toe, full battle rattles. You know, these guys have, they got zip ties and cuffs hanging off, flashbang grenades, hand grenades, you know, pistols. They got everything. They got everything. These guys are just like, sir, you have to come with me. And they're like, why? Well, because I have a yellow vest that says police on it. That's why. Oh, well, okay. You know, they go with them, but, you know, imagine getting arrested by those guys. That's got to be the worst. That's got to be the worst. You want evil to be stylish, Andrew? Well, yeah, kinda. Well, I mean, it's like if you're
What was
gonna
that?
get arrested for some bullshit reason, you know, you don't want to be walked out with a yellow vest cop with no guns. That just sucks. Yeah, at least give me some snazzy dress stormtroopers. That's all I'm asking for. That's it.
Random jellyfish.
No, I
in
don't think it's a
mine.
huge request. I don't think it is. Wouldn't you prefer that? Ones in the
There's
chat
no
if you
water?
prefer that at least they were you know, like, how about the
Not
noir
from
detectives?
where I'm standing.
We should
I
go
was-
back to
Guys are
that.
always, the bad guys always look cool, right?
Yeah, well, I want the noir detectives
Literally just,
without their tweed coats, you know, when they have the coats off and they have the shoulder holsters. I want to see the shoulder holster detectives always carrying people out. That would be fucking awesome. That would be way better than this whole yellow vest
Oh no, I
thing.
guess there is
I'm
water. What the?
not a big fan. So anyway,
Oh, little couple.
back to the story. This guy says that he likes bacon. Apparently, this pissed off the British police. Mr. E, see if you can find a story on that so we can get some background real quick. Yeah, they do look like crossing guards. Nobody wants to get arrested by a fucking crossing guard. Exactly.
Is that your mom?
Nobody
Yeah,
wants
I
that.
don't know what she's saying.
Sorry?
Only the
Yeah,
right
but
wing
I don't
can
know
make
what she's saying.
authoritarianism cool. Yeah, at least give us cool uniforms. At least give them cool uniforms. Give them something.
Sounds like she's pissed.
I want a We Love Bacon shirt now. I mean, I do love bacon.
I got Reddit, not the B and Blaze Media for sources doing articles on it.
What'd the Blaze say? Imagine being arrested for saying words by reflection vest clowns that aren't even armed. I know, it's crazy. I guess they can go back to the station, though, and get guns if they need them. Apparently, that's a thing.
Near a sprawling mosque construction site.
Okay. Let me look at the story here. Can you zoom in at all for me? The State Department admonished the UK this week for continuing its clampdown of free speech and persecution of Christians, once again blasting the penalties handed out to those Britons who dare engage in silent prayer near abortion facilities. Turns out that British pork lovers may similarly be in need of such advocacy. An Englishman in the northwest of the country was arrested on August 16th for expressing an affinity for bacon, a food forbidden by the Quran but essential to the full English breakfast. Apparently, such an utterance now qualifies as racial abuse. Census data indicates that the number of people in England and Wales identified as Christians dropped from 59.3% to 46.2% in 2021. During the same 10-year stretch, the number of responding identified Muslims rose from 4.9 to 6.5%. Gee, I am so stunned. What could have caused that mystery? Can you think of any events over the last 10 years that may have caused the Muslim faith to increase while the Christian faith decreases? I don't know either. It's a mystery. It's one of the great mysteries of our time. To accommodate England and Wales' fast-growing Muslim population, there has in recent years been an explosion in the number of mosques across the Isle. This expansion has made its way to the town of Dalton in Ferns, in English colony of Cumbria, which is set to get its first mosque. So, this guy, he gets arrested because they consider it a hate crime, apparently, to say that you love bacon to a Muslim. Of course, they'll say context matters. This was meant to be offensive. We can intuit it out. So, therefore, you're screwed. Here's the thing, though. The thing that gets me about this, And same thing with a silent prayer. How do you prove intent there? You can't really prove intent, right?
Bro, have you seen the video, right? Where you're not praying, are you, ma'am? Like, they literally approach this lady on the street corner outside an abortion clinic. And she's like, well, what if I am, in my head? He's like, well, are you? Well, yes. And then they fucking arrested her for praying inside of her head. Like, silent.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. You know, but I also understand why they don't say that they're just talking to themselves, because they want to make an example of them. They want to make an example out of them. So yeah, I agree, Sam. I can't read that over here on YT, but I agree with you. Otis says, can you use rusty spoons in the UK now? They're too sharp, or can't use, sorry. With Trump giving super chats and Rumble rants tax-free status off to 25K, should people paying for messages get tax write-offs, especially religious-focused content? Is it tithing? No, it's not tithing. And by the way, you're still getting taxed on super chats. I don't know if you know this or not. I don't know if you know this or not, but we get taxed on super chats. So, go on to the next story, mystery. Yeah, actual thought police is right.
So we got PBS David Brooks likening Trump redistricting effort to the Germans attacking civilians in World War I.
I just can't love bacon in the Twin Cities and Uber so far. What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Do you know what he's talking about?
Nope.
Burden of proof is flipped in the UK, literally guilty until proven innocent. Well, it's fast becoming that way here, too. You have to prove that you're not guilty of whatever the thought crimes are these days. To be fair, the comedian I was talking about is Graham Lehan, who was arrested upon arrival at Heathrow Airport due to tweets. Oh, yeah, I talked about that on Piers Morgan the other day. Yep. I'm familiar with, or Linehan, yeah, I'm familiar with the story. He's a stupid progressive lib, too, but even then, he didn't deserve to get arrested for tweeting out. He tweeted out something like punch him in the balls or some shit. And so they're like, wow, take me, we're going to arrest you. Dicks. All right, so over to this. Western Landsman tweets this out. Well, I guess X's it out, but that doesn't sound as good, does it? PBS David Brooks likens Trump's redistricting effort to Germans attacking civilians in World War I. Says Trump ordered a mustard gas attack on democracy. It's a real mystery why taxpayers didn't want to continue subsidizing this flaming garbage. Let's listen to the unique perspective of, yet again, making every comparison possible to anybody who's perceived on the right as being a Nazi simply because they disagree with whatever your policy prescriptions for society are. Go ahead.
I understand the argument, but let's do a little ethical experiment here. You're in World War I. The Germans use mustard gas on civilians, and it helps them. Do you then decide, okay, we're going to use mustard gas on civilians? What Trump ordered Abbott to do in Texas is mustard gas on our democracy. Some people would feel, okay, that was terrible. We have to fight back. It's horrible. It's horrible, but we're going to fight back. It's just that's war. Gavin Newsom is leaping into this with both legs. And to me, there's...
Leaking with both? What the fuck is this idiot saying?
Leaping with both
leaping.
legs.
Okay.
Yeah, not leaking with both legs. So this was a savage mustard gas-based attack on our democracy. There's only a few things that are problematic with the statement. One, that there's no mustard gas, and two, it has nothing at all to do with democracy. It just only has to do with this guy's opinion about what he considers to be gerrymandering and redistricting under the law. It's still very much a democratic process. He just happens to be a fucking idiot.
The moral stain that will accompany anybody who does this. Because basically they are destroying our democracy. You don't let politicians pick voters, you let voters pick politicians. And the people who oppose gerrymandering are they're the ones that...
So pause it there. If that's the case, then why wouldn't you just have every politician run nationally, including ones for independent states, right? Why wouldn't you do that? But obviously, people who are running for political office have a constituency also that they want to represent, or that they're there to represent. And I don't know if this guy knows this or not, but we don't have actually very many representatives for each state already in the government. And even at the local level, there's hardly enough representation anyhow. There's mostly bureaucracy. There's lots of appointments from representative officials. Not that many representative officials, though. So go ahead, Mr. E.
Democracy. And so what's going to happen is that we're going to have a race to the bottom, we're in the middle of, and I fully grant you that Trump started it, so I'm not saying it's totally moral equivalent, but there's a moral stain, and what's going to happen is people are going to say, it's those politicians. And loss of faith in the system, loss of faith in democracy, and literally less democracy. Because if you are a Texas voter or a California
And now let me
voter,
tell you
or
the
New
truth.
York does it, or Missouri does it.
The truth is that no, most people will have no idea that this even fucking happened, and they don't care. They don't even understand what redistricting is. They don't care what gerrymandering is. Most people don't even give a shit. This guy is spinning his gears. Almost nobody currently who votes even understands these concepts. It's funny because the very people who want to endlessly expand suffrage, the very same people who then are at the mercy of an uninformed electorate. You're a badass, Smoky Man. I hope you demolish the atheist Alex O'Connor. Maybe one day. But for now, I guess we'll start with the other two, which is Richard Carrier. Who's the other one? Sam Harris. Go ahead and finish it, Mystery.
Where all the states that are going to do this, you are literally disenfranchising people because you can pick the districts so carefully that the voters don't matter so much.
Pick their district so carefully. By the way, if this were the case, why wouldn't Democrats just do the same exact thing? It would be very helpful for them as well, because that's not what's really going on. And in any case, this isn't a threat to democracy at all. He doesn't know what he's talking about. It's definitely not a mustard gas attack on democracy, but anything to use the inflammatory language of the opposition are Nazis. The opposition are Germans. They're like Germans. In World War I, they're blitzkrieging our democracy. Yes. We will blitzkrieg the democracy. We must. This democracy is very evil. Yes. Fraulein. Anyway, fucking worthless. They do this all the time. I'm sick of hearing it. It's like every fucking day I have to listen to this shit. Every day I have to.
All right, I'll be back.
entire time that he was running for office the first time. Supported him through his first presidency, and I plan on supporting him through his second presidency. I supported him even when Joe Biden was president. I still supported Trump, and I'm not going to jump ship. I think that he does way more good things than he does bad things. And I'm not a big fan of Vance. I've always said I'm not a big fan of Vance, and I'm not a fan of the fact that he was a never Trumper. And I thought all those early criticisms were pretty good. That Vance was a never Trumper. He's not to be trusted, right? He's not to be trusted. I agree with all of that. But as for Trump himself, I do support Trump. I support his tariffs. I support most everything he's doing. When in my lifetime was I ever going to get another president that would sign executive orders on the first day? There's only two genders. He signed the Fair Banking Act recently. The idea of the Fair Banking Act was a executive order that Trump put out there that is trying to stop the depersoning of right-wing figures from banks because they're right-wing. You're not allowed to just move them in the high-risk category because you don't like the things that they say. That was a huge step in the right direction. You know, a lot of the people, the right-wingers have been deplatformed everywhere, been begging for something like that, and there's Trump with an executive order trying to do it. And so many people shit on him when it's convenient. You know, and many of the people who do that get really upset when people shit on them when it's convenient. But it's a dog-eat-dog world in politics. But this whole idea that I need to fucking support Democrats over Donald Trump, that's great. I'm not ever doing that. There's no fucking way you're ever going to convince me to support a Democrat over Donald Trump. Ever. You're never. That's not it's just not ever going to fucking happen, okay? Democrats are fucking evil incarnate. This is why you can't trust liberal news, because there are liars. Just look at MSNBC switching to MS now, which should be BS now. The left is cooked. Yeah, we got a story on that too. The left is getting cooked, and they know they're getting cooked. I agree. Was just wondering what your thoughts were. Yeah. Well, thing is like I'm not looking for a war with other right-wing creators. I tend to try to work with people instead of against people. If they share a lot of my worldview, I'd prefer to work alongside advancing that portion of the worldview rather than curtailing myself with endless amounts of infighting. We've got bigger fish to fry, and that's the truth. We support Trump through his third term. Yeah, give me a break. That's all a bunch of bullshit, too. Trump's going to run for a third term. He's going to be president forever. And then they're like, it's anti-American to have a third term. That's what's really funny. I'm like, you know, there was a lot of presidents with third terms. I don't know if you know this or not, but we've had presidents with third terms. How many, Mystery? Look up how many presidents. I know at least one I can think of off the top of my head. How many? How many presidents have had a third term? Pull that shit up, Jamie.
Only one U.S. president has ever served a third
one?
term. Franklin D. Roosevelt elected to 3 full terms and began his 4th term in 1945, but died 2 months and 23 days into it.
Okay. So there's only, when was
and that
it?
was before
But
the
it was only
22nd
prohibited
Amendment.
after him, right? The ones before that could run, basically as long as they wanted, they could become president again.
Yeah, much like Canada.
Okay. All right. Well, now I know. Not to sidetrack, but as an Albertan, I'm genuinely curious what you think of the dude, not getting into that shit here. Not getting into that shit either. No fucking way, especially not on YouTube. Give me a break. $10 comes in from Tough Jelly. Appreciate it. There's only one FDR, they said over on Rumble. Mystery got it. Suspicious you wouldn't say yes, I support King Trump forever, LMAO. Yeah, what's wrong with me? Yeah, going, what sort of treason is this from Andrew? It's ridiculous. Never seen a president do so much and shoulder so much criticism. And he gets it from all sides. What's really funny is just how kind of snaky the right has become when the left has criticisms and they see any sort of dogpiling going on. They will jump right on that dogpile, especially the women. The women do it constantly. If you switch to the Democrat Party, it's like drinking the blue pill from the movie The Matrix. You'll be stuck in the land of fantasy. You don't switch to the Democrats. You never, ever vote for a Democrat. That's the worst thing you could ever do. The worst thing you could ever do is vote for a fucking Democrat. Now, my dad's dad, and his dad before him, all hated Democrats, and I'm proudly carrying on the generational standard. Democrats are the fucking... Now, I don't like Republicans either. I'm not big fans of them, but there's nothing worse than a fucking Democrat. Nothing. Any shot you debate Cenk 1v1? Love to see you trash that dude. I'm sure that'll happen on Pierce at some point. I'm sure it will. Do you know John Adams defended the British soldiers after the Boston Massacre? It's crazy where people can come from. Actually, I did know that. Well, that he defended some British soldiers anyway. I didn't remember all the details around it. There's only so much information I can process.
What?
Much enjoy what you do, sir. Would like to debate the flag topic with you. Why? I'm not going to ever change my mind on that. The flag is a powerful symbol. A nation's flag is a powerful symbol. It's a thing. The very first thing that you do if you conquer a fort or you conquer a land or something like this is you raise your nation's flag. And you take the enemy's flag down.
Yeah, but that don't mean nothing.
What do you mean it doesn't mean anything?
I'm just giving you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't mean anything. It means nothing that's the case, but it is in fact the case that's how powerful that symbol is.
Yeah, no shit.
And it's entrenched. It's been entrenched in us even in media, whether you like it or not.
I feel like I ooze Judaism. I don't need like a star to prove.
Why don't
this.
you just get a mole?
Hey, a lot. Get
anyway,
the star right behind your
gay now.
Phil's here. Hello, everybody. My name's Phil Labonte. I'm the lead singer of the heavy metal band All That Remains. I'm an anti-communist and a counter.
That's probably gay too. I don't know.
Probably.
Gay metal.
Yes, definitely.
All right, let's start with the first story. So y'all may have seen this video. The Independent reports, beware how and why Trump attacked a Venezuelan drug cartel boat. The attack comes a day after the Venezuelan president accused the Trump admin of plotting a military invasion of his country. And the Trump admin published this video of, indeed, a boat exploding. So Trump claimed 11 drug traffickers were killed in the strike. Look, I see a lot of liberals, and they're angry, saying Trump murdered people. They're saying he murdered civilians, and I'm like, wait, what? Okay, listen. I've been critical of the Middle East intervention, the war in Ukraine, U.S. support for Israel, all of this funding we're spending overseas. The one time you can probably expect the government not to be lying about the strike is when they publish the video and tell you we did it. Typically, when we see we've got the famous Collateral Murder video that was leaked, where U.S. blew up a couple journalists, a Reuters reporter in, I think it was in Iraq or Afghanistan. This is 10, 15 years ago. That was leaked, and that made the U.S. look bad, and they were upset about it. This is Trump saying, here's what we've confirmed and we did. So certainly don't take their word for it. I'm not going to sit here and be like, the U.S. government blowing people up, fine, it must be trustworthy. But I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt in this regard that they're striking narco-terrorists and traffickers and cartel members who rape, murder, and steal. And I'm not going to sit here and cry and call Trump a murderer on this one. This is what I can't stand. You get these military actions in Eastern Europe or the Middle East, and then these pro-military industrial complex neolibs are just like, no, that's fine. No, we are. They don't go after Biden for what happened in Afghanistan.
If he was getting guys that were bringing fentanyl to the West, I don't even care where in the West, anywhere in North America, then thank God he did that. But I think we have to differentiate exactly what was on this boat. Because if it was Coke with no fentanyl, well, yeah, I'm glad you got those guys. We totally don't want cocaine in America. No way, Jose. Glad you got that. Anyway.
It is going to go, though. Cocaine as well. Like all of that stuff that's trafficking today. He's like, I regret my truck.
Great. I love that cocaine is going down with the fentanyl shit because it's all bad. All drugs are bad. And even pure cocaine where you can do a line and like have a meal and do a line and go to bed, that stuff's just as bad as fentanyl. So get it out of here. No way way, Jose.
He will though.
You could give me a bump right now, and I'd be like, no thanks. I'd probably grab it and run to the bathroom to throw it in the toilet.
As you should.
Yeah, but
Drugs are bad.
You obviously don't have, you know.
Have a toilet?
You do have a toilet.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Yeah. Sam Cedar broke it though.
Yeah, he did. No, but let's
I don't
be
know why he
honest.
told us that, but he did.
The war on cocaine is retarded. It's a great drug. It's like
Yo,
weed.
where are
It's
you?
100 coffees without the diarrhea.
Oh, I disagree. I think it's all bad.
In that mines, that mine area where
cocaine and
the
fentanyl are just as bad.
wood
I'm not
is
gonna say all
was.
drugs are the exact same thing, but drugs in general are not good for
caffeine.
The United States, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, but it's a scale.
Did we just sell caffeine? Like
we did.
2 minutes.
Coffee, but it's a scale, right? I'm not gonna sit here and tell people to buy pure caffeine and go do a bump.
Okay, weed, cocaine, caffeine, fentanyl.
Agree. That's why we have the schedule.
Heroin, opioids. Like they are Russian roulette. They're way up here. Cocaine is, you get a little chatty.
I think a big part of the issue with cocaine too is that it's usually cut with stuff and can kill you.
Right.
Nowadays.
Not just that. I can tell you stories of people whose lives have been completely destroyed by cocaine.
But what if coffee was cut with fentanyl? Do we blow up coffee trucks?
But we're not telling people to isolate caffeine and snort it.
Okay, that doesn't matter how you ingest the drug.
But 90 milligrams in a cup of coffee, and you know what? Yes, the caffeine addiction this country and the West has is really bad.
You know what? It's
bad.
kind of like
You,
Epstein.
David,
I don't
where's
give a crap if.
Say that again.
Are you able to dig towards me? I think it's about to break.
Where were you digging?
Towards you. Explode.
I don't know where you are. I don't know what level you are though.
Same level as you.
Like you didn't dig down?
Get ready. The fuck are you?
You're above me.
So you must be very close to me because the dot is moving back and forth. I think you're beneath me.
Yeah, try to come closer to me just so. Can be more precise.
If guys are effing post-pubescent girls. Jimmy Page was with the 14-year-old. It's not my cup of tea. But Sexy and 17, Stray Cats, she was just 17, if you know what I mean. Like, if Epstein Island is pubescent and post-pubescent, and same with P. Diddy, I don't care. I want to focus on actual molestation of prepubescent children. That's where I want to like start lynching people.
But is it
similarly with drugs, cocaine, weed? No.
How'd you get over
focus
there?
on fentanyl and opioids.
But isn't it a
I
scale? It's
just
like
followed the
triage.
path.
Like it's all
I
bad, but
see
we
it more
start
as
from
Moses splitting the sea. Like 17-year-olds having sex with rock stars, I'm falling asleep right now. 12-year-olds having sex with rock stars, I'm wide awake. But grabbing my guns.
I think pot is bad.
Yeah.
I think
So
alcohol is
farting in a movie theater.
But it's a scale. It's a scale.
Correct.
Like I don't think alcohol and marijuana should be completely banned and shut down and isolated or whatever. Total prohibition. I think it's bad.
Yeah.
But there's a scale. Like obviously fentanyl, yes.
Cocaine should be legal. It's a perfectly good. It's really just coffee and booze combined. Fentanyl is a death sentence that's murdering our children. So if there was fentanyl in that boat, you get a thumbs up.
No, I'm gonna draw a line in the sand
on
here.
that
I don't
boat?
think cocaine's kosher.
F you.
Yeah, I think cocaine's bad.
Cocaine goes past the line, and I'm also ambivalent about the pot stuff. Where do you draw the line?
When did you last do cocaine?
I would never do cocaine.
Okay, so you're talking about like gay porn.
Do I need to do fentanyl to know that I'm against it? Like, do I need to have gay sex to know that I don't want to have gay
legit
sex?
can't get to you. I don't
What's
know
your
what the
argument here?
fuck.
My argument is you're talking about something you're not even
How the fuck
remotely
do you get
familiar
in
with.
there?
I think I understand the effects.
There's water
enough
right
to
Okay,
know
what are
that
the
it's
effects of cocaine? What
It's
if
a
you did a
stimulant.
line right now? What would happen
It's a
to you?
stimulant.
Yeah.
You said you,
You
wanted
just
to
told
It's
me
gonna
act.
make you need to go to the bathroom.
You did a Red
yeah,
Bull.
I need
You
to pick
just
up.
did a
I
line.
just did a Red Bull.
You just did a Red Bull
It's
line.
gonna suppress my appetite.
Is
Yes,
this the only
correct.
one you have?
All the same
The only
symptoms.
other
It might
one I
harm
have
my,
is
I don't
Don
want to
Lemon.
come
ability
across
to
Mr.
get
Cocaine, defending cocaine. I'm just saying
No,
you
that's how
should
it
be
started.
blowed up real good on a boat.
Well,
if
what are
you
the
were just-
effects of legalizing cocaine for people who are 18 and older or 21 and
Well,
older?
that's an interesting point because legalization, you know,
came
on
from
the
up
book
there.
is a sort of a semi-libertarian. I'm like, yes, that looks great on paper. I love it. And then I saw like Colorado with legalization of pot. I'm driving down the 95 in New York and I smell it coming into my car. So I'm
This water.
you got me if you're talking about legalization.
Yes.
But as far as like a nebulous
Yeah, you have to
discussion of
dive,
what's really bad for you, cocaine is like
the other side.
It's bad for society. It's a. I'll put it like this. There is a weight placed on you depending on the scale of the drug you're taking. Fentanyl is a weight that puts you 6 feet under. Cocaine is a weight that drags you down 20% or something.
Okay, here's some bad news. If there was no cocaine, you would have no Tower Records, you'd have no Playboy magazine,
Oh, no.
you'd have no National Lampoon, you'd have no Vice magazine, you would have no
You're saying-
Studio 54, you'd have no disco, you'd have no Def Leppard, you'd have no hair metal.
Let me tell you right now, there's a bunch
Oh,
of
fuck.
disaffected Gen Z men who have found
Wait,
like
bro, how did you get
religion
out?
and tradition
Just went the other
who
way.
are saying, wow, we never should have allowed those things in the first place.
Yeah,
What do
okay.
you mean the other
And,
one?
and, you know what they're saying? I drive down
there
the
were
street
two-
and I smell it coming
two,
through my window.
pieces
I see
of
the
water.
dudes strung out and pawning their goods to get more and thinking, why did we ever allow any of it?
But my point is with this Moses splitting the sea thing, I want to isolate the real villains because when we isolate real villains like fentanyl and prepubescent sexual molestation,
I do. Okay, wait.
we're talking a language everyone can understand. When we're
Where
like, oh
exactly
my god,
did
there
you
was
swim?
cocaine at that party, you guys. We lose the youth with the right wing movement. So let's not become school marms.
Well, there were
and
two
start, like,
directions you could go. You
celebrating
could go
the cocaine boat that
one
people
or
running
the,
Gen
one
Z
way
is
or the
going
other way.
conservative.
I just went the other way.
Yeah, okay. Because they're
When I
sick
turned
of it.
back,
The
I just
reason
went
they're
the
going
other way.
conservative is because we were being pretty liberal-minded. The reason that we got the youth is because we weren't being little nitpickers about all the rules and not bitching about irrelevant stuff. We're not being Ben Shapiro's. The reason it's cool to be conservative is not because of Ben Shapiro, it's because of Tim and Gav.
I maybe half disagree.
Well,
I-
you're in it.
I don't think that. I think Ben Shapiro is a huge. So when we meet young people, Gen Z people in their mid 20s, or whatever, they say, "Oh, in the late like 2010s, I was getting all the Ben Shapiro debate videos," and they were watching Ben Shapiro.
Ben Shapiro and Charlie Kirk are gateway drugs, but they come to us because we go, yeah, I've effed a ton of rods. I've done mountains of blow, and I don't like liberals. And I think the problem with like the Pat Buchanan generation of paleo-conservative nerds is they ostracize the youth by, you know, being these tie-wearing, uptight guys who don't know the difference between fentanyl and cocaine and weed and opioids.
And I think there's a really interesting conversation in like pot being Schedule 1. Trump says he wants to remove that. I think a lot of people don't realize this, that caffeine and cocaine have near the exact
Did you
same
already find this
physiological
place?
response. Yeah, I'm sure you
Dude,
know.
meth and Adderall, look at the chemical composition.
Adderall is meth.
It's one little satellite little octagon.
Isn't it just
No,
about the
I
how
just found
fast
it.
it metabolizes in the body? Adderall is slower than
And we have an entire generation on Adderall.
Yeah.
And I don't like that. I'll do speed once a year if I got to do a marathon. That's a very intense drug.
You know what I see?
That's like renting an RV.
I see. When I was younger, I was much more liberal. Now I'm fairly moderate on the. I'm a little libertarian. I don't know that prohibition, the way we tried it with beer, works. But I think we as society need to culturally shun and say no to all these drugs.
Yeah, but is it worth? We need to recognize the dangers of them. Like I'm for the legalization of weed, of course, but I want young people to know it kills your economic libido. It makes you sleep in till noon. You will not choose your career. Like Tim Pool never would have been Tim Pool if he was smoking weed all day. He'd think about what this place would look like in his head, but you never would have actualized it if you were high on weed. So recognize it's the dangers of it, but I don't want the government telling you not to.
Right, no, exactly. It's got to be a cultural phenomenon.
Right.
And I think we're seeing a lot of young people that are leaning towards a similar position, but there's kind of a youth zeitgeist, I guess, which is drugs are bad, we don't want to go near them. You know what I mean?
It's gay.
But you agree with it.
Do cocaine.
Do
Kevin, marijuana.
Not do illegal
Do heroin once.
No. You can't.
That's advice you give to your children?
Yeah.
Kevin,
my kids are on heroin right
There
now.
is
watching, slapping their
there was a
babies right
there was a
now.
viral thread on Reddit where a guy was saying what you were saying, and he was like, trying it one time wouldn't be bad, and then it's this big long thread where he dies.
Well, yes. Fentanyl has ruined heroin. Not that heroin was good before, but it's sort of like a threesome. Like, again,
me
let
know
me
when
make
you're
something
gonna
very
go back.
clear here. Fentanyl has ruined all drugs. So
Back where?
everything I say about cocaine and heroin is
Let me know when you're gonna go
but
to the
fentanyl,
surface.
yes, blow up the boats.
Yeah, I already made a
Okay,
As
pathway.
far as like pie in the sky hypotheticals go,
I already made a pathway
that,
out.
you know, you should try a threesome.
You
You're
already
not
left?
going to enjoy it, by the way.
Conservative is just like disgusting.
Say that again.
These dudes can't get laid anymore.
You already
wanna try
left?
threesome.
A threesome.
Guys can't get.
I mean, threesome is you run around with a clipboard, making sure everyone's okay. You're like, how are you guys doing over here? Do you have grapes?
What formation type threesome are you talking?
A guy and two chicks. But I thought two guys and a girl. People go, is that gay? And I'm like, no, it's like digging a hole for a body, and your shovels clink. You're just like, you've got bigger fish to fry. You're taking care of Drea de Matteo because she snitched.
So, because I think that you may have already answered my question. If that boat had, say, there
Better
was
just come to
some
me.
fentanyl,
That's
some
where the
cocaine,
entrance
some
is.
marijuana, right? Would you think that the boat should be blown up because it was bringing in fentanyl and oh well, we lost some cocaine and marijuana? Okay, because I just want to be clear on how bad you think it is.
I have a zero tolerance policy as the king of the world for zero fentanyl.
Where did you grow up?
I was born in England. I came to Ottawa, Canada when I was around 5. And then I grew up in Ontario, outside of Ottawa. I moved to Montreal when I was 18, which I consider a different country. Quebec is a different country. It's French-speaking.
Is it like this diagonal cutout
They
pathway
don't
here?
like the English there. You're a second-class citizen for sure.
Oh, yeah.
And then I moved to New York in the late 90s, and I've been here ever since.
I was curious. I do think that the view you have, obviously, this is just a generalism, but it's based on where you grew up and how you grew up. And
sure, yeah. Well, Canada. Sorry.
Just the reason I ask is because when I think about where I grew up, my reaction is, holy crap, cocaine's bad. The things that I saw done for cocaine and to sell cocaine in Chicago, it's like, why would we tolerate that ever, and why would we encourage it in any way?
Tim, have you ever done this much?
Like a phone's worth?
Yeah.
I've seen people kill each other, or no, figuratively. I've not seen anyone like.
Go do a phone's worth of cocaine, and call me back on the third day.
A phone.
Dude, I'm sick of crackheads already, and I feel like this is conducive to producing more crackheads.
Yeah.
Am I tripping?
Yeah.
Like, there's too many crackheads in the country.
Like there's the law, and there's what we want for society, and then there's just like dudes talking.
Do you think cocaine's
I'm
addictive?
gonna-
Yeah, but like people don't really die from it. You chat yourself.
So what I see where I grew up is people going to prison and their lives destroyed, and whatever potential they had as American citizens to build a business was wiped out by cocaine.
Well, they went to prison because cocaine's illegal. I can't believe I'm Mr. Cocaine defendant here, but
yeah, I think it's bad.
They're like Hollywood.
But we're not even. I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about a guy. I'm not talking about a guy with a little baggie. I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, that's what.
My relationship with credit was not.
Hello, everyone.
What's going on? Welcome to Cobra Cast or Geeks and Gamers Daily or Among Us.
Oh my
I hope you guys had a good dinner. Have a good lunch.
Professionals here.
Happy dinner, everybody.
Happy dinner. It's dinner time.
Happy dinner,
My name is Mini Plus. I guess.
Mini Plus.
How do you change?
Oh shit!
We
We're
took so
gonna
long. It
go.
says the lobby's gonna close.
Oh no, we gotta get this going.
Start it then.
Start it.
All right, let's start it.
We've got Carolyn in the house.
What up, Tara?
We've got Blaine with his terrible opinions.
Yeah. All right, everybody mute. Mute.
Make sure to mute. You gotta mute yourself.
Mute.
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 Mute yourself.
Damn, I usually play this on controller. Now I'm on keyboard and mouse. I should probably go back to controller. Yeah, I should probably go back to controller. Although keyboard and mouse is kind of easy. I should probably go back to controller though. Alright, Jed could have killed me right there. How do I do this? Use. Kara Lynn's a little sus right there, just watching. Oh, I think it's Kara. I think it's Kara. She was just standing there, and I think Kara was standing there, and she just sabotaged. Carolyn was standing there, and she just sabotaged. Chat. That was sketch. Was that not a little sus, chat? Carolyn was just standing there. She was just standing there, not doing nothing. What is Carolyn doing? She's just standing there doing nothing. That's sus, bro. You know, I'm gonna go back in there and see if I find a dead body. Okay.
No!
Of course the ginger was killed first.
Wow, the black always go first, dude. This is
crazy. That's crazy.
They just had to beat the stereotype once again.
Kara's talking a lot. Mike, where did you find Jed?
So I found Jed just outside of electrical going towards the reactor.
Interesting.
The last two people I saw, Kata was in electrical with me.
Black on black crime.
And then I saw Krista leave electrical, but I'm pretty sure that she went the opposite direction of Jed's body.
Well, I didn't even dead when I walked.
Well, statistically speaking, if a black person is involved, there's more than likely that they did the crime, from what I've seen.
So, man,
I'm not.
I am not trying to throw shade at Kara. I saw Kara in.
Excuse
Hold
you.
on, I'm talking.
Right away.
I saw Kara in admin. I saw Kara in admin not doing anything, and then I also saw her in electrical, and
Go back in the mines.
looked like she was doing anything, and I was with Jed running through electrical over to the engines, and then Jed was dead all of a sudden.
All right, so
you were with Jed and Jed was dead all of a sudden?
No, I passed by
There
Jed
we
twice.
go.
I passed by
I
Jed
passed Kara
twice.
earlier and nothing happened. She
I
didn't
was
try anything.
alone
Steph,
with
what is
Steph.
this?
Which entrance to the base?
Just so you know, I did not touch her. even
The
though I
entrance
had
is
the
right in front of
opportunity to fondle
the
her,
entrance of my
but
castle.
No, it didn't happen.
Okay.
I'm skipping this one.
And you know,
I'm gonna skip. I'll skip.
who also came in there was Krista.
So currently, the sus is on Kara? Is that what we're doing?
No,
I don't know. I'm just saying what I observed.
The only thing is, you want to look at my level and see.
Every time I see Mike, I'm just staring at him because I'm trying to figure out what he's doing.
The thing is, I almost threw shade at Kata because he kept fucking stopping in the hallways.
Bro, because every time I see Mike,
he'd stand
he would just
outside
be
of a room
standing
and
there.
wait for me to go in the room. I'm like, I'm not fucking going in there.
Beardo is
I never
running
saw
figures
anybody.
so fast. I think it's Beardo. But you know what?
You know
I'll
what?
give you the benefit
You know who
of
would
the
say
doubt
that? An
as well.
imposter would say that.
You were the first to throw
That's
shade.
what an imposter would do.
We agree.
All right, everybody mute.
Mute yourself. Stop talking.
Jed was dead.
All right, here we go. Shit. Might have to play with controller because it's too hard to switch between keyboard and mouse and between my two PCs. Although I do prefer to play on keyboard and mouse in this game. It's Jeremy, this fucking cocksucker. Gosh fucking damn it. Gosh damn it. Gosh damn it. It's Jeremy, this fucking bitch.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
No!
I
was with Eggroll the whole time in the second I left him, he died.
Even though I know
that
that
was
Jeremy's the
crazy. I passed by Eggroll. How are you
Jeremy's the
dead?
imposter, I still kind of want to get
Wait a
voted
minute.
out.
Who was around Eggroll and then he was dead? Who?
Blaine.
I was around him, and then the second I left him, he died.
I was just with
That
Krista
doesn't sound
outside of security.
Okay, so the only other person that I passed by who wasn't really doing anything was Mike. He was just standing at the doorway.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. Where's the body?
It was in the scanning room.
I still kind of hope
I'm
Kara
on the
gets voted
complete
out,
other
to
side
be
of the
honest. Even though I
fucking
know
ship. I
she's
have
not
one
the
task.
imposter,
I haven't
I
even
kind
been
of
there
still
yet.
hope she
What
gets
are you
voted
talking?
out.
I passed you.
Is that wrong of me?
Where'd
Is
you
that
see
bad?
it? I passed
You
right
saw
by
me
you.
over by navigation and communications. That's on the other side of the ship.
Well, what is
Did anybody see Krista? Because I saw her over
No,
by
I'm
Eggroll.
sus of Steph.
I only saw Krista in the early portion.
I was
of
with Kara, but you appeared like out of nowhere. You were like
The
on one side. How you got there so quick?
I have a theory, but I'm not gonna say
I
what the
was
theory
not
is.
just walking around. I went and finished my task over in navigation, and then I went over.
He's like, I've been following her. She didn't even go over there.
We gotta
Are you
start
fucking
getting.
kidding me, Kratos?
hang on.
I passed Steph in navigation, and
I
then I
did
walked
see her in
up through
navigation.
weapons, cafeteria, and
But-
then
Okay, hold on. I'm just.
did the wires. Let me fucking finish.
You gotta listen to a woman give us an itemized
I
list
have
of
my
everything
last
that she's
fucking
fucking
task
done.
in the
I think it's one of the women, dude. I do.
I'm gonna be honest. I think it's Jeremy because he's being way too nice right now. I think
I
it's
don't know.
Jeremy because
Listen.
he's not throwing shade at anybody and he's just being real quiet, and that makes him more sus than
When
anybody
you
else.
have women and black people, it's kind of hard for a white man to talk. Okay.
I think it's one of the women, dude. I don't know which one.
All right, vote.
I would still. I'm gonna vote. I'm
Four,
sus
three,
Jeremy.
2.
Nah, I'll skip.
I'm
voted
fucking
for
sus of
Minnie.
Jeremy, bro. I'm sus, bro.
Oh, I forgot my name. I was wondering, I was like, whose vote did anybody vote for me?
Boss.
Listen, my uncle works for Among Us, and he could ban you.
I'm playing on controller now, chat.
I didn't move.
Oh, that's sus.
Tony, bro.
I almost didn't see him.
It's
Wait a
little,
second. Wait
but
a minute.
He's in electrical.
What?
Kate is in electrical. I almost didn't see him.
It's
Wait a
little,
second.
but
Wait.
he's in electrical. Kate is
Just with.
Where was it? Didn't move.
I went and
Well,
finally finished my last task.
Well, Mike's going to accuse me, so I'm just going to accuse Mike. So
I just finished my last task. I'm done with tasks.
Is it Jeremy?
I'm sure you are. I'm sure you are.
So I don't know.
I stayed with Chris for a bit, and she did stay
I
still.
forgot you were here.
I'm quiet, dude. I'm just chilling. I'm just lingering.
You said that you were around.
I'm voting for
Pedro
Jeremy.
when he died.
I'm gonna vote for Jeremy, and if it's not Jeremy, it's got to be Blaine.
It's absolutely not me.
It's 100% Blaine at this point.
It is
Like,
no. All right, now I'm officially. It's 100%. It's Jeremy.
Yeah, we gotta vote out
It's
Jeremy first,
It's
and then we'll figure out.
It's
Then we'll
Minnie's
go after
I'm going
Blaine.
with my neighbor.
It's
Sorry,
Minnie's
dude.
dude,
Oh shit!
that's not gonna get me out. That's not gonna get me out.
Bye.
Let's go, you son of a bitch! Fuck you!
Here's the thing.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, here's the thing. When
We did
Jeremy, I
it!
realized
Yeah.
we were all arguing with each other, and Jeremy
Yeah.
didn't say shit.
Yeah.
When Jeremy is,
That's the
when
talent.
Jeremy's not imposter, that motherfucker will throw everybody in front of the bus.
Okay, first of all, I get accused no matter what the fuck happens.
That's not
me
true
too.
at all. Because the thing is, I know you well enough to know that if I'm alone in a room with you, you will kill me no matter what the cost.
So, Beardo, when I killed you, my controller stopped working. so I was on my keyboard, and I was trying to, and then finally my controller started working, so I killed your bitch ass and ran. And Carolyn almost saw me. It was close.
Dude.
I was
Before
so
you-
focused on trying to figure out where my tasks were, I didn't see
Before
shit.
you killed me, I was so sus of Kara. I was so fucking sus. I swear that she was faking tasks, and then you killed me, and I felt like such a retard.
Well, you are!
What?
I thought that about Blaine as well.
I'm
Like,
allowed
Blaine
to
was
say I'm a
following me.
retard. You're not.
I'm allowed to say it because I just witnessed it!
Okay, alright, fair enough.
I'm fucking
You
sick
made
of being
that
the
be
first
so
person to die
hard.
every single fucking time. It's always me. I had one task left. I was nearly done.
Oh man, it's good. So, hey, Beardo, you want to do super real quick?
Yeah, we can get a few. Let's see here. To start off the show, Keenan with the $2 says, Krista, you're extremely beautiful and elegant.
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
And
that's
then
nice.
Keenan with another 2 says, my enormous love for Krista.
I was wondering where that was going. I was wondering where that was go.
Bird up with a 2 says, I watched Jeremy because he's cute with the gay flag.
Dude,
There you go.
stop.
Jeremy.
Wild.
Love
Bird
it.
up with another 2 says, Beardo's never the imposter. I'm never the imposter. You're right. I never am.
That's actually true.
Olympian product with a 199 says, I watched Jeremy because he's cute with the trans flag.
There we go.
To be
Yay.
fair, being a single imposter against 9 other people is
It's hard. That was, dude. I was like, how am I gonna manage this? It is pretty tough with that many people.
Yeah.
The cooldown on killing though is pretty. It's set pretty low, so like I had a pretty quick countdown in between kills.
I
so
can
that's
change
also
that.
helpful, but No, I think maybe just run it one more time and
So
we'll see
it's
how.
at 17 and a half. The best I can do is up to 20.
No. With that many, what I was saying was the kill time was set perfectly. It gave me time to kill people quickly because being one imposter with this many people is it's a lot, but
it's hard. Yeah. You have to be either really aggressive with the kills, or you gotta be able to spread people out too.
Yep.
Hey, yo, you're trying to spread people out?
Well, that's why I went ahead. That's why I went ahead and killed Kata. I killed Kata and self-reported because I was like, this is my only chance to try to keep them kind of off the trail. I was like, I gotta go with this one. So
I didn't want to go into electrical. I knew I was gonna die.
Super chats.
Beardo, we're trying to help the game.
Kata,
Well,
do
you might
not.
not be the only one with super chats, right?
All right, go for it, Tara. Tara, read your 2 super chats.
I don't want to hear her read her super chats.
I got 3. Both of them are about Mike. I guess your boy with 10 says for the lurker tags, Meek imposes on everyone.
What the fuck?
And then Jim Watari with the 10 says the Meek lurker tax. And then we got
money I have
with the
made
9
other people on streams that I have nothing to do with.
I mean, you're
on the stream, Mike. Everybody has to pay a tax for streams
That's
that
the way
you
it
are
works.
on.
That works.
That's the way it works.
I need to bring Mike into more of my streams.
Yeah, Mike, you need to be in my streams more often.
Yeah,
Mike.
Weirdo lame.
Oh, appreciate it.
Oh, we got another one. Steve Brown with 6 months says, hello there, beautiful. Hope you're doing good. God bless Benedicta.
Hey,
dude, she's like walking in here and just taking Beardo's job. It's amazing.
I'm better at it.
What?
Damn.
Oh,
damn.
I can read.
Kevin Crom with the 10. Geeks and Gamers is playing something different other than Mario Kart for once. Beardo's fat. Ide Cobra is a fig. And Krista has a good personality. And Jay is
thank you.
Jay. Mike
you,
only
thank
has one leg and wishes he was on Bro Island.
No!
Power Taco with a 5 says, oh. Ah! Thank you for the 5.
I'll be back.
Bug with a 1 and 9 says, Ozempic for Beardo. Beardo fat. Raging Cajun with a 5 says, the only time Beardo isn't an imposter is when he's in a room full of fat cowards who skip leg day. Beardo's fat. How original.
What?
How original.
That's fucking crazy, bro. That's personal. Holy shit.
Get right into it.
Your girlfriend's in my DMs. Andre CR with a 2500 says, finally, a game where Beardo can win. Bretta fat. Thank you. All right, let's just play.
That's wild, bro.
Let's just play.
Trust
Mute!
the song.
Mute! I'm never the damn imposter. I'm never the imposter. How many of these do I need to destroy? 20? There we go. Finally. Peace.
It's Mike. It's 100% Mike.
dead.
I just wanted to say it. I just wanted to say it. All right. What'd you see?
I have no idea about
So I finished up my stuff. I had 2 tasking reactor. Walked down to lower engine and I saw a dead body.
He's getting back for that Stop Asian Hate shit. I was just an admin and I saw Blaine.
That's right. She's the only person I saw as well.
Yeah.
Well, and I actually did see Beardo go into a room right before I went in the room with her. Where did this go down?
I did the
lower engine.
I was in the right side down below, and I did the hexagon with the red hexagons, and I have to press the buttons on the hexagon.
That's where I saw you. Yeah, when I was heading.
I was just cleaning up the vent, so I have no idea about anything.
So it's Kata.
How does that work?
Because that is the most simple task anybody can say that they did that.
But that's what I just did, man. I had to blow my nose. So I was standing there for a minute, and then I blew my nose.
You had to blow
I
your
went
nose.
down to clean the vent.
I did see someone next to me, but I couldn't catch the color of their outfit, so I couldn't tell
I
whether
think
or
I
not.
saw Steph walk out of navigation when I was down there at the vent.
Yep.
When nobody ever knows, it's always Krista.
What? I was in electrical.
All right, I'm gonna skip.
All right. I have no lead.
Yeah, it's too early to say.
I still think it's Mike.
Kata voted for Krista.
Ada?
Y'all threw out the name.
Kata's the next one to die.
Ada.
I hate going to electrical, man. Going to electrical is like Valley. Why do I have to do this again? Wait, how did Epic Mike kill me? No way Epic Mike just killed me. It was Krista. It was Krista. I knew it was Krista. I knew it was Krista. She vented. She had to have vented. Jesus. I'm so smart. I was the only one that said Krista.
It's Kata.
It's not.
Kata.
Listen. So ever since we did the reactor, we had to do the handprint. I saw everyone walk that way besides Beardo. I've been looking for Beardo ever since.
I called it.
He's over there by navigation. I didn't have.
I called it.
I don't mind voting out Kata.
Jet, I called it.
Why would you vote me out? Dude, listen. I knew
Can I
something
just
was
say-
wrong.
I just saw Jeremy coming from the bottom of the lower engine. What were you doing down there?
The lower engine, the gas, the little gas task, gas can.
Look, I just knew Beardo was dead. Something in my gut told me that he was dead. I went to go find him, and I just found him. I have no lead.
So your maternal instinct told you that Beardo was dead. So you're not doing tasks. You're looking for Beardo.
No, I did my
Remember who I accused, Kata?
Electrical. Ed was there. Steph was there.
So you've done all of your tasks. All of your tasks are done.
No, I got like 2 more.
So why are you worried about Beardo if your tasks aren't done?
Because I knew he was dead. Something told me he was dead.
That's something told you.
What?
I can't vouch for his priorities, but Kata had a prime chance to kill me for several seconds before Steph got up in electrical.
That is true. Yeah, that is true.
The
I was with
only
Kata by
suspicious
myself
thing
as
I've
well,
seen
he didn't do
is
it.
when the reactor went online, Jeremy came out of electrical and then went the opposite direction for a few seconds before I think it was Kara came up and walked on him.
So Jeremy did a suspicious thing around you too, because he did something suspicious around me as well. And he just kind of, he was lingering.
Okay, that's Blaine telling you that it's him. Vote me out. I won't finish my tasks.
Well,
I
come
saw
on, don't do
Blaine
that.
and
Come
Beardo
on.
together,
so they were
Emotional
together.
blackmail. You
Vote me out. I will not finish my tasks.
That's manipulation.
That's some
man.
No,
low
it's
T
not.
energy.
It's literally the way
I
you
don't
say
think
yourself.
Kada has finished all his tasks. I'm voting
I haven't.
Kada. I don't like
not
that. I don't think
voting.
that
I'm
he's
voting
been
Kada.
able to get his tasks done yet.
Not
Just
vote. I
saying.
told you I'm not done with my test. Don't vote me out. This is a
You
throw.
just said
I'm
you
telling
did.
Oh.
Well.
God.
Nobody's
Tell me,
voting
it's
Krista.
not me.
Nobody's
It's
gonna
not
vote
me.
Krista. I was sus of Krista from the
Has
very
anyone else
beginning.
finished their
I was
task?
right.
I wanna have some
I
pros.
haven't.
I have 2 more.
I have.
I don't even know what's
I think one
happening.
more.
I
I've
was
got two.
right. I knew it was Krista. How many times do I have to do this? I did this already like fucking 5 times. I'm all done. I know it was Krista. Of course Krista's sus. She's the killer. Krista's the killer.
Blaine is sus as fuck. Blaine is sus.
I will say everybody went to the reactor except for Jeremy.
I was about to say, Jeremy's been acting weird, man.
I
Even
think it's
standing
Jeremy.
at the table and
Wait a minute. Of course I'm saying at the table. All my tasks are done.
My tasks aren't done because I don't even know how to do them. Half of them, I get them, I'm like, what is happening?
That's fair. This is like the second time playing ever.
I went to the
Jeremy, do you
reactor
have
every
any
single
real
time.
Evidence,
well then-
Jeremy?
No, well,
'Cause you-
no, that tells a lie. I didn't know that this is like his first time playing ever. So
Yeah,
he's just,
I'm really bad at
so
this.
that kind of changes why I think he's sus. So I think it's Kada. I think it's Kada.
I still think it's Kada.
I just finished. I literally just finished my test.
Kada, you were going. I was on cameras. You were going up north whenever everybody else was going towards oxygen.
That's a lie
will
because
say-
I already did the other one that was in administration. That's a lie. No,
I'm
because-
talking
had an
about
opportunity to kill me and
No,
he didn't.
Krista was standing there and Jed have been watching me the entire time. They've
Yeah,
been
we've been
walking
with them a
behind
lot.
me.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
you're lying, Kara.
All right,
No,
so it's either Kara or Kada. It's Kara or Kada.
I
We don't have
I
enough
just
evidence to
finished
vote
all
here,
of
and we only have a few tasks left.
All right, let's
Yeah,
get our
yeah,
task
yeah,
done.
go
Get
ahead,
your
finish
task
the
done.
task.
Get your task
They've
done.
been watching me the whole time.
Are we
I
voting
haven't
for it or
finished.
I
skipping?
skipped. I skipped.
I'm skipping.
skipped. I don't
Okay.
like it.
Yeah, we're almost
though.
done with tasks anyways.
Okay.
Get your task done. Blaine.
I know, I got one left.
Be sus of Krista, man. She's the one. Is she gonna call an emergency meeting? We can't, dude.
It's Steph. It's Steph. It's Steph.
What?
It's
This
Steph.
is weird how
It's
irritating
Steph.
this is.
No,
It's
I'll tell you.
fucking
I'll tell
pissing
you
me
how
off.
I know. I'll tell you how I know. Because I was watching Blaine because I was like, he has been weird, and he did the little thing by the shield, and then I saw the bar go up. So I was like, okay, it's not Blaine. So when the reactor just went off right now, I saw Blaine go up, but I know he's trying to do his best. He doesn't know what the fuck's going on. And I saw Steph walking right behind him. I'm thinking Blaine might be there. So as we went to the reactor, nobody was there by Steph. And as you can see, Jeremy's dead, and Blaine was doing his task.
I was doing my task.
What
Did you
task
see the
were you
little,
doing?
Did you see, no,
Okay.
no, stop,
All right.
stop. Did you see the little bar go up when I left the little card reader? I was doing the card reader.
There's one
Then
more
I went-
task
I was
left.
Done, I did the card
Yeah, there's
reader.
one more.
Finished. Went up to the cafeteria. Found Jeremy.
All right, somebody needs to tell me how to make this card swipe thing work.
I
It
know.
won't go
That's
through.
why I
It's
lost that.
awful.
Task was
It's, you
fucking
can't
hard.
go
You
too
have to
fast
go
or too
super
slow.
slow.
Yeah, you just
Because I
have to
kept
do it.
swiping
Just
and
keep
swiping and swiping, and I couldn't do it.
Is that your
So,
last task,
I
Blaine?
think we
Yes.
should all
Nobody,
go as
If that's your last task, then that's it.
Nobody wants
Yeah,
to
Yeah,
blame
let's just follow
Krista.
him and help
Let's
him.
all go with Blaine to admin.
Yeah.
That way he can
My,
complete
my,
the task.
dude, I'm telling you.
Don't stack on each other. It's gay.
Yeah, don't stack.
Are we skipping?
And plus,
Yes.
Echo
No, I
was
mean
in
don't
there.
stack and
It was
follow each
Blaine
other.
and
It's gay.
Echo.
So I just roll the joystick. That's it. You just.
I mean, you
You
just
use
gotta
a
go slow
controller?
with
Oh,
it.
that's why
You
you
have to
do
do it really
That's it.
slow.
That's why it's struggling.
And I'll tell you if you're going too slow.
Don't follow each other. It's gay.
I do think that's it's kind of a cheap cop out. But I know who it is.
Yeah, you can keep that to yourself. It's not me. It's Steph!
I knew it! I knew it!
Are you there?
I knew it was Steph.
It's Steph.
No, I know
Krista
it's Steph.
was the
It's
one
Steph.
who went on top of the body.
Yeah.
Steph was over in the doorway. Steph was over in the doorway. I watched it happen.
Oh my God,
It's
Krista came
Steph.
in and just killed Blake.
Wait. Is Krista
Wait,
doing
so-
just God tier acting right now?
Huh?
Or is
Wait,
that
wait,
Kara
okay,
who's
hang-
saying it?
Wait, what? Wait.
I'm getting my women's voices mixed
Oh,
up. Wait a minute.
It's Steph.
Krista. I was by the doorway with Sarah. Krista comes in and kills
She's not
Blaine.
supposed
Like,
to
You're
speak.
just getting more stone down there.
I think
Yep.
Krista's doing like some.
I think I already have 1,800 blocks.
It was Krista. I watched Krista.
Kaden knows it's Steph. Like,
Oh no, I don't like that you agree with
so
me. I'm
I
not
was,
gonna do that.
I,
Alright,
Steph was going back and forth into the doorway. I was
Okay.
standing next
Yeah.
to
Alright, Phil,
the swipe.
who do you think it is?
Blaine
Alpha, what do
was
you
still
think it is?
failing miserably at the swipe. Data, shut the fuck up for a
oh
second.
my god.
It was
That's a long
Krista.
one.
I watched it happen.
All right.
Vote for
We need
Krista.
one more. We need one more vote.
Data,
Okay,
it's
so-
up to you.
Phil, who do you think?
All right,
that's
so I originally thought it was Steph. It's because
Yeah.
when everyone went to the reactor to try to turn that shit off, both times she was there swiping the card. But I know the card swiping is sucks. So, but the thing is, I don't know. I don't No.
Yeah, I was
I'm
in
just
the
gonna-
doorway, nowhere near Blaine. Krista came in, danced with me, walked straight up to Blaine, and killed him.
Okay, I think. All right, I voted Krista.
Alright, it just falls down to me, but I really think.
Kata, you got 15 seconds. Click
Don't
a
be
yes
an
or a no.
idiot. Vote for Krista.
I think Chris is doing some psyched out gameplay right now.
She's not Little Miss
Either
Innocent.
way, as long
Kill
as
the
Blake can
bitch!
swipe the card, we're still gonna win.
Bro, Krista.
Can I say something really quick since it was actually me?
Called it from
Hang
the
on.
very first
Go ahead,
fucking
Krista.
one.
Go ahead,
I
Krista.
deserve to speak. So, here's the thing. This game is not fun when we follow each other. I can't kill
Yeah.
anybody.
You can't just start following each other. Also,
This
standing
went
at
on
the
for
table.
too long because we follow each other.
Yeah. No,
Also-
seriously. With that
Too
many
many
people, that was a master class for Krista.
I
because-
will tell you this,
so
Krista.
bored. I was so
Krista,
bored.
hold on,
No,
Krista.
no.
For next time, what would have won you the game is that when you reacted to the reactor, 2 people left. You go to the reactor with them. You kill one of them, and they can't turn off the reactor. Next time, what would have won you the game is that when you reacted to the reactor, 2 people left. You go to the reactor with reactor. Nobody will get there in time.
I
I'm going
figured it
in
might
like
be
a air.
when the
Huh?
reactor happened, and as soon as she saw
We've
me,
just
she
been going
turns
in like
around.
a circle,
So I was
like
like,
around
oh
everything.
shit.
Yeah,
I
like
didn't
a
wanna,
closing
I
in
didn't
on
wanna
a smaller
call for an emergency
square.
meeting
Yeah.
because I'd already called for one. So I'm like, I'm gonna lose credibility, and then Krista just fucking murders me. I'm like,
If you had, Krista, if you had got the reactor, you would have won it. But yeah, running around when like you have all your tasks done, when everybody stacks on each other, it's impossible. You can't do anything.
I had the
To be
strangest
fair,
feeling
that is
after the
basic
first death
strategy.
with how
It is, but-
quiet
but
Krista
that-
was. I was
It's
like,
what logically makes sense.
I said
That-
Krista's
that
too
last
quiet
second
right
spoke
now. I
for
think it's Krista.
When you have 10 players and 1 imposter, the imposter is a massive disadvantage.
Yes.
So you kind of have to give the imposter a chance to try to play, because if you just stand at like the table because you're done with your task, like
Whenever Krista killed Blaine, and I was like dying because Blaine was still.
Do you want to
sitting
know
there, he
something?
couldn't figure out the
You-
cards.
well, hang on. You know what's so funny? I
when
killed Blaine, but I thought I killed Steph. So that's why I was like, Steph, they're not supposed to be talking. You're dead. I was like, oh snap! Don't say that.
I was just like, everybody said they were gonna protect me, and
I don't know who I
freaking dead.
killed.
What just happened?
Yeah.
That was so funny. Oh my god.
I knew the reactor was going off.
Yeah,
That's why I ran
I
that
knew it
way.
wasn't Kata because I just waited outside for Kata.
You guys
and
are so easy,
Jet
like
to-
pointing fingers at each other. It was so easy to just not talk and just let it ride, man. But yeah, GG's. That went on for too long.
Yeah.
All right,
I
so
keep getting this bus thrown at me,
I'm
dude.
switching
and
it.
I'm so innocent.
Same map, 2 imposters, 27
God.
second
cooldown.
27? That's
You
really
want me to do?
fucking long.
You want me to do 25?
22 is probably better.
Okay, well, I can do 22. 22 and a half.
25 is a really fucking long time too.
22 and a half for 2 imposters.
I mean, if they wipe
run
really
it.
fast, then like, okay, but yeah, most of the time you're good.
All right, mute. Fuck. I'm never the imposter, boys. I'm never the imposter.
Man, I fucking hate gravel, bro.
Why you hate Rob?
Because it just falls on you. It's so annoying.
No, that's just what it do.
Yeah, and it's fucking gay, dude.
Yeah. God. Yo, fucking build your castle.
I hate fucking parts to build it.
How come I see fucking white square over there?
How come you what?
I don't even want to do my task.
Can you
I
see,
don't wanna do
like
it.
down there, can you just see like
Why
a
would I
white
wanna do it?
square?
I'm dead.
Or like,
Why would I want to do it?
like an opening?
Well, that is where the cavern is, I think.
Then it just goes away.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh my god.
Damn!
More than likely, Mike.
Okay, where are the bodies?
I found Beardo by oxygen. I was going to do the.
Mom, where's the
vending
meatloaf?
machine
I'm
down,
hungry.
And his legs
Okay, well,
were-
I am down right next to Krista by electrical.
Yeah, I saw you walking by.
Firstly, does Beardo know he's muted? Second,
Yeah, he has to be muted because he's
Yeah, he's
dead.
I'm
okay,
dead.
well, I have no idea what's happening.
I'm dead. I'm muted. I'm dead.
Okay, where were their
It didn't
bodies?
Put me in that round. I'm not in there.
Oh, yeah,
I don't
you have
know
to
what
click play again, that's why.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
No!
That's
Yeah,
okay,
I'll
we're
try
good
to-
about
Yeah,
it.
you're gonna get mad at me. I'm not in this round either.
Oh my
gosh.
What are we doing?
man.
What are we doing?
Alright,
have
this will be a
one
quick
job.
game. This will be a quick game.
Yeah.
Well,
Don't
I'm just
imposters.
gonna throw some random names out there. I think it's fucking Kara and Jeremy.
I was just doing the fueling at the
I don't
lower
care
end.
what.
Probably
There's
egg
nothing,
roll.
there is
100%
nothing
Mike.
that you can explain or say to me that will make me not sus
I'm
of you.
voting Mike because
I'm
he's
sorry.
half black, and
That
that's the
only
only reason.
reinforces my point.
Joey,
Kata,
know
Mike
it's
and
Phil.
Kata
I'll vote-
statistically
You know
black.
it's Phil.
Fucking
Oh, Mike.
wild.
Yeah.
I'm literally right next to somebody. It couldn't be me. You guys are fucking
I didn't vote for
retarded.
you, Mike.
You guys are fucking retarded.
I did not vote for you.
I hope I'm not doing my tasks. Fuck you.
Well, I'll have to vote.
no.
Yeah.
No, don't do that. Don't you do that.
Egg roll and Kata.
Listen, son.
How many people are dead?
3.
Vote egg roll.
Holy carp.
Oh! I even said egg roll!
You guys are so.
Kata,
You
an
guys are
egg
so-
roll.
Right.
You guys
Alright,
are
let's
so.
twin back the room.
Get back in here, put in the code, and get the fuck
Alright.
in here.
You guys are so.
I think we need to make it
Good job,
a
Tata.
25-second cooldown.
Oh, that was so
Damn.
easy. It was
Yeah,
so
I'm
easy.
changing
Whoa.
the cooldown.
If everybody was in the game,
Yeah.
we still would have won. I'm telling you, it was so
Nah,
easy.
dude, that was no.
Y'all just had to go for the white
other
bit.
thing is, like, immediately, Chris is like, "Oh, I'm right next to Mike on the other side of the ship," and they're like, "It has to be Mike."
I
I know,
just
I
voted.
saw you.
I
For
voted
you
for
because
Mike
you're
for the
pro.
for the laws, dude. It was the
Yeah.
laws. I had to get them out.
Oh,
Yeah, you got the loudest ones out.
Oh, it was
What?
Phil that got me. Phil! I can't believe you would do that.
Blaine,
did
do you
black
know
on
how to
black
enter the code and
crime, but
everything?
yeah.
I ate
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
freaking
I'm
meat
coming
with
back
you.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you did,
Where
yeah.
was that bond?
Beardo, how come the code doesn't work?
I know it worked
does
and then
work.
it didn't. There
No,
we go.
sometimes it does. Sometimes it might not work if, like, you got. You did?
It worked for
Oh,
me
shit.
that time.
Huh.
Yeah,
Y'all
Blake's right
locked
there.
me in there. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, Phil's in here. It's fine.
Blaine
I'll be
got
fine
it.
with reactor. And then Beta comes in and I'm like, do it, bitch. I fucking dare you.
I was
And then
about
it
to,
was
but he did it first.
egg
We,
Yeah,
girl,
that
we
might
had
not work.
we had synergy. I was gonna do it first, but he did it. I was like, okay, cool. Here she goes.
Damn.
Yeah, it's fucking holding me out, motherfucker.
Alright, so
Oh, there it is.
everything's
Got it.
best still? Okay.
Alright, we got
Alright,
10.
we're-
Kind of
Okay, here we
deserved
go.
it, to be fair.
Are we
Are we
all
full?
in?
Yeah.
Ready up?
Yep,
Yeah,
we're
we're
in.
Nah, it's all permanent sus on Jeremy for the rest of the night.
All right.
Doesn't matter what he
Mute.
does.
Mute.
Doesn't matter what he does, permanent sus.
I'm never the damn imposter. I'm never the imposter, man. I don't know what I have to do to be the imposter. I'm never the imposter. take different routes, Weirdo. There's only so much I can do, and like, that's where my tasks are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
So, bro, I'm so. First of all, I fucking hate Kata and I fucking hate Phil. Because the alarm goes. Hold on, the alarm fucking goes off. Immediately, Phil runs to the reactor, not to the oxygen. And then we literally run into the room with Jeremy's dead body. And the first thing that Kata does is run right fucking past it.
I didn't see it. Did you not see me just walk back up?
Hold on. I will also say. Hold on. I will also say, when the sabotages were going off, Kata was the one person that I noticed was doing tasks or doing tasks while
I was
not
standing because
while
you and
not
Edgar were in the
doing
minute-
while not
you and
trying
Edgar
to
were in admin,
shut
so
down.
I was watching
Kata,
to
shut the
see if
fuck
somebody
up.
died.
Kata!
Okay?
We were all going to
I didn't
shut
do
down the
anything.
sabotage, and Kata was not doing it.
And that's the thing, Kata, when I walked in that room, I immediately got the report
throw.
button. You got nothing, bro. Nah, I
Dude,
think it's I legit
because it was me, you, and
I think it's
Kristen.
Kata.
We walked in, I walked past it, I came back
I
up
think Kata's
because I saw
sus as
white
fuck, bro.
legs on the floor.
Who the heck was in electrical, like not knowing how to turn on the switches?
If I was walking,
You know, I think that was because I kept hitting the fucking switches and somebody kept turning them all off.
Yeah, was that? Who was that?
And it wasn't me because
I
I
don't
didn't
know.
even go in there.
Oh, you didn't go in to turn on the lights, Kata?
No,
Great!
we got a
Another
nice.
fucking reason
I can turn
why
on the
you're
lights.
sus as fuck. Nah, I'm voting Kata. Fuck you. I'm on Beardo's side. I'm on fucking Beardo's side. I think it's Kata.
How can I kill him while I'm walking the same direction as you, Mike?
No, you
How does
walked
that
right
work?
past that body like you knew it was there.
I didn't see it. I'm colorblind.
You sus
I'm
black
colorblind.
person.
That doesn't matter. You should still be able to see the outline of a body.
Black
Are we
people
skipping?
kill.
Are we skipping or what?
Dude, it's not me. I'm telling you guys are throwing so bad right now. I just want y'all to know that.
Listen, if me and Beardo are both fucking wrong in this, that's wild.
I'm
Because
telling you guys,
that
this
never
is a
fucking
throw.
happens.
You guys are throwing.
I didn't vote for you, Kata. I didn't vote for you.
Oh no.
I didn't do it.
Anyway,
I feel like such a fucking asshole now.
Mike!
Oh no. It was mostly peaceful.
Mike.
Black crime.
Oh shit. Alright, I'm all done with my task. Shit.
It's Mike.
Bill, you stupid fucking
No,
asshole.
it's Mike.
No,
I agree.
fuck you.
It's Mike.
Okay,
no,
it's Mike.
I thought
Yeah,
Beardo
no,
up there, and then
loud.
Mike
No,
went up there,
fuck you.
and then I was looking at Ginger
walked
Jesus.
in
I
the
went back
fucking
up,
room.
and I saw that body. Mike is
walk in the
standing there.
fucking room,
It's Michael.
and I get to reactor,
It
and
is
he's
Black
standing there
Michael.
right next to fucking Beardo's body, bro.
I believe the Asian. I believe the Asian.
Michael,
And I don't know why Steph is throwing sus at me all of a fucking sudden. Me and Beardo literally both saw Kato run by a dead body and do nothing.
I believe that. Well, Kato wasn't there.
Fuck
Kato
you.
wasn't the
You're
imposter,
sus as
was he?
fuck too,
He wasn't
Steph.
the imposter, was he? You got all
No,
of us to
fuck
vote
you,
Kato,
Steph. I'm voting
and he
for
wasn't
fucking
the
Steph.
imposter, was he? I'm voting Mike.
I'm
I
voting
believe
for
the
Steph out of
engine.
pettiness, but it's
So I
fucking
saw,
Steph.
I saw Ginger Jesus. Me and him were walking to reactor. I saw Beardo already there. So
That's
then.
not true, cause me and fucking
No,
Jen
yeah,
were
you
next to
came
each other.
behind.
You
So
were
then
already
I
in
went down
reactor.
and the double checked Ginger Jesus was still there, and I looked up and then Beardo.
I can't fucking believe it. Fuck you. You murdering fucking piece of shit.
This is tough. I skipped. Just want to make that clear.
I didn't.
It was me.
That's not a great place to kill someone.
And it's Jed. And it's Jed. Good job for them voting Mike out. Oh, Jed killing people. Jed's killing people.
Shit.
Oh my gosh, Asian downed. Okay, so I was running.
Asian 8!
I was running across because I'm done my tasks, and I see his dead body right above the scanning room. No leads though.
The only person I saw Ginger right when it happened, so he didn't do it. It was like within seconds.
I saw Kara. I don't.
I just saw Krista. I was doing the.
I didn't see Blaine though. That's weird.
No, he was.
I haven't seen Blaine at all
Yeah.
either. Stephanie, I don't know about Steph. Steph is acting a little sus, but.
I haven't seen.
Why would I toss my imposter friend out and have you all vote for Mike?
That'd be
That
a
is
good
a strategy.
That's a good
Yeah.
play.
Wait, no. I saw Kara and Krista when I went to go do the card swiper and the download folder. That's what it was, the download folder. And I was trying to do the task instead of going and shutting off the reactor because I'm slow.
Blaine, what were you doing?
I was heading
Don't blame
towards.
Blaine.
I don't know. I think some room when I passed Ginger. I don't know. That's all I know.
That's not
I was
good
over on the
enough
left
for me.
side of the map. Where was that?
He was in the
Heading for
lower
security.
engine. He was in the
Yep.
lower engine.
Yep.
I was
That's where we
just
passed.
in lower
Wait, where
engine.
was
I didn't
Eggroll?
see you.
He was on
I don't know.
scanner. Is it Ginger?
No, he definitely didn't do it. Because, like I said, he passed.
Is
We
it
passed each other.
Ginger? Blaine doesn't know this game much. Hang on now.
All right, now.
What were
now
you
I'm
doing?
Starting to suspect.
When did
Chris.
Kara? When did you and Krista split off?
Krista, where were we? I was going
When we were
from.
engine, like the left
You
side.
were going down underneath the lower engine.
Yeah,
I was
so-
going up to reactor to do the Simon Says one.
So yeah, you know where the fuel is at the very top, and then as soon as I went to the right where the scan is, that's where I saw the body in the hallway.
Ginger, what are you feeling? Because we both know we didn't do it.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Ginger! It's Ginger
Oh, yeah?
Jesus!
It feels like Steph is the one that was unaccounted for.
We got 5 seconds.
Yeah.
I
Steph-
voted.
I'm voting for Krista.
Oh, guys. Okay. Just remember what I said, though.
Kara, we gotta stick together.
I don't trust your ass.
It's Jed.
Nothing, dog.
I was on my way to O2
It's
to
Jed.
save everyone.
It's Jed. I found Carolyn, and Jed was running away from her.
It's a goddamn fucking bullshitter outside my.
I just finished putting up the top code, and nobody put the bottom one, so I was going down to the bottom to enter the code, and Jed comes running away, and then I find Kara's body.
Blaine, we were together the last time.
That's
Steph
true.
was unaccounted for last time. It sounds like a self-report.
Hold on.
Okay, but then I saw Blaine over on the other side of the map by medical. You weren't with him. And then I passed by Blaine again. I passed by Blaine twice and could have killed him both times, and both times you weren't with him. And the alarm goes off.
We
enter the
are on a
code,
25-second
go down,
countdown,
past you, and then I find Kara.
We're
So
on a
they all thought
25-second
earlier that it was
countdown.
Steph.
They didn't vote for her.
And Steph was lingering around me pretty suspiciously at
And I
one
didn't
point.
kill you, did I? I could have,
You
because there
did-
was no
you didn't.
cooldown or whatever.
Hmm.
Nobody had died since then. I could have.
Oh my god. Well, everybody knows it is
Jed.
me. Oh no. Why do I have to choose?
It's Steph. We were together last time. She was unaccounted for last time.
Oh my god,
So
Kristen's
that's
dead
2
too?
rounds in a row.
Oh no. If we lose, one of you two's lying to me and it's gonna be my whole fault. Damn you
Yeah,
guys.
it's dead. I didn't even notice
Oh,
Krista was
no.
dead. I just found Kara.
Alright, I'm going with Steph.
There you go, faggot. Some coal for you to fucking use, cunt.
We lost because of Blaine.
I don't have coal.
Mike.
This guy fucking
Bro.
wizard.
I didn't. Oh, fucking Mike sucks, dude.
Just know Jed's really good at this game. He's really good at this game.
Jingers
are great liars.
The only I thought that we had the reactor because we were down to like 12 seconds, and I thought he was gonna kill Phil, but Phil ran up top like a fucking asshole.
I called it!
But then, the thing that made it so perfect is that I shut the fucking door to cafeteria, Jed killed and vented down to Blaine, and Blaine was like, yeah, I don't know, I saw Jed the whole time.
I saw it. I'm so happy about that.
Hey guys, can I get you to the bathroom real
How
quick?
gullible
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Blaine
Okay, I'll
is.
be right back.
I
No,
know.
it's
I was
not. That's the
so
thing.
descriptive,
It
Blaine.
was perfect.
I was
I just
so
love Blaine.
descriptive, and
So
all
gullible.
Hold on,
I will always vote for Jimmy Jesus no matter
Hold
what.
on, Blaine, I think Blaine would have 100% went for Steph, but two people threw shade at Steph. She had cards stacked way
Hey,
against
listen,
her.
How about
listen. Blaine gave Jaws a 50% on critically. This is what he deserves, okay?
He deserves it. Okay, first
we
round.
deserve to lose, Blaine. Don't start it yet because Kara's.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm so
Jed, you could have won
fucking
right there with
happy.
the oxygen. I thought you were just
First
gonna let
round.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna let the
Mike
oxygen go
had me.
off, but
Mike had me
I was
first round.
worried
He
that
goes,
someone was
Kada.
with
And I'm like, yeah,
Krista.
you know what? Kada. I'm on board with Kada. Mike,
What?
like,
You-
me
what
and
you-
me
you-
and
you-
Beardo
you-
never
He
agree.
was like,
Let's
we
go
were
Kada.
together last round, remember?
you know the other
I
thing
know.
is,
I felt
the
so
only
bad
thing-
taking advantage of him.
the only thing I was bummed out about was I
I'll never trust you
intentionally,
again.
for the first time ever, saw Jeremy alone in a room and didn't kill him. And I knew that Jeremy was going to be on my side the whole rest of the night for that round because I didn't kill him on sight. And then, I found him dead. I was like, fuck!
I was waiting for you to kill me too. I was like, what is he about to do? What? I was doing that task.
If Jeremy had stayed alive,
Most
that would've
useless
worked.
castle
He would've
ever,
come out,
man.
He'd be like, nah, Mike will kill me on sight.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
never making that mistake again. I'll just kill
It was
Jeremy
my
next
first
time.
opportunity to take him out.
Yeah.
But
It was
I
good,
felt
though.
bad voting for you, Mike. But at
This
that point,
fucking
the evidence
retard,
was
man.
just, it would have been too
It was
suspicious.
perfect.
Look
and
at
he didn't
what
vote
this
for me,
faggot
yeah.
fucking
But
built.
then the other part is when Kata walked right by Jeremy.
Freaking building
I was like,
of rock on glass like a fucking dumbass.
I know you can't. Literally, I lied because I didn't get the report until I walked up by the body.
This is a special kind of glass, dog.
No, I'm gonna read some power through
Yeah,
some
it's a
super
fucking
chats while I'm
faggot
talking.
glass.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm so happy.
Legendary
Dr.
Super
Manhattan
Chat,
glass.
tax, Brenda
Ooh.
Fat. Jimmy Ray with a 2 says, here's my tax. Please start the
Stand the
stream.
weight of
Ariel T15
Mount Everest,
is
dog.
paying for Kara's lurker tax to Meek so he'll leave Charlie alone. Irish Skywalker with a 5. Beardo's never the imposter. Even if he is, it's because of heartless strangers. Hail the mighty Beardo. Thank you. War Wizard for a 1-9. Irish Skywalker with a 5. Beardo's never the imposter. Even if he is, it's because of heartless strangers. War Wizard 99 0199 says Beardo's not. And then War Wizard for a 199 says Beardo's fat. For another 199 says just kidding, Beardo's fat. Thank you. Lord Boca with the 7 months says if no one yells oh Beardo's the imposter guys tonight, then the stream is a failure. Objectively a cat with the 2 says Beardo's dead. Yes. Excerpt from MCU fans various diaries with the $20. Dear diary, Krista's a craze you'd endorse. Krista's a powerful force. I'm obliged to conform. Sorry. When there's no other course, she used to look good for me, but now I find her simply irresistible. Simply irresistible. Thank you. Gunslinger with the $10. Do we need to teach Kara that Beardo is never the imposter? I'm never the imposter. Jake Stanley with the 5.
I don't care. I still want him to be the imposter, just so I can say the imposter.
What?
That way we can get him booted out of the ship.
Jake Stanley with the 5. I'm here for Blaine in his absolute inability to play this game.
I feel so bad, Blaine.
No, that was perfect, Jed. I was like, yes. He's like, yeah, me and Jed were together that time, man. I don't know.
Eric K with the 5 says roses are red, violets are blue. MCU fan wants to hug Krista and Sims for her too. Thank you, Eric K. And Freeman with a $10 says peak entertainment when they kill the loud one. And Aquaman with the 5 says Kara curses. The fact that it doesn't match her squeaky, childlike voice makes it hilarious. Thank you.
Welcome.
More Machine with the 5 gifted Geeks and Gamers Play memberships. Thank you. Aussie Man Days with a $2 says pronounce my name correctly. I just did. Drunk Engineer with a 7 months says Beardo is the imposter. Vote him off now. Technology with the $2 says what a bunch of Homo sapiens with hearts. Yay. Ryan Stewart with the $2 says no Alan Dolphin, no peace. Gay Located with the 2 says I watch Jeremy because he's cute.
Damn.
I never heard that before.
Jake Stanley with the 2.
Quitting YouTube right now if they keep sending that. I'm done. It's not worth it. I'll go back to retail and have Karen yell at me before I have dudes say that I'm cute. Fuck you.
Y'all know what to do, chat. Same thing. 2
I'm
imposters,
excited.
same map. And then we'll switch it up after this one. We'll switch it up after this one.
Okay.
Mute.
Huh?
I'm never the imposter.
Dog, you're destroying the natural habitat.
Good dog.
Go ahead, Vince.
Uh-oh.
Fuck. 2 of them.
Okay.
Where the
So-
white women at?
Right, I found Kara dead up in weapons. I found Kara dead up in weapons.
Go.
But here's the thing: the last time I saw Krista, she was an admin alone with Beardo.
Oh. I was just an admin and I left admin, and Krista was still at her. She was still at her thing when I left. I was headed down to the bottom.
The last person I saw with Krista alone was Beardo, and now Krista's dead. I have no idea who killed Kara because I had not seen anybody in that area.
I saw you alone, Mike. But I
Faggot, this shit's just
was-
floated, bro.
Alright, Steve, go add some supports to your faggot building.
I was in admin
Nah.
with Mike and Krista. I was doing the card swiper, and then I left admin, and
And
Krista was
faggot
still
puts
there.
copper on this
Wait,
side,
so
but
did you
doesn't put
just
it on the
report
other.
on Krista or Kara?
I reported on Kara.
Fucking dumbass doesn't know the difference between a
Fucking
platform and a
Fucking
hallway like a fucking
retard.
faggot
You
retard.
can fucking see that she's dead. She has a giant fucking red, like, what the fuck?
Real
think it's
quick,
Beardo.
I gotta give a shout out.
Oh.
Gifted membership.
Thank you, Laughing Man.
I'm sorry, but like, what
I
the
think it's
fuck?
Mike.
How do you know it? How do you know Chris is dead? Do you think I'm
I think it's Mike.
stupid enough to fucking say 2 people are dead? If you can't
Mike.
all fucking see it? Nah, I'm pretty sure it's Beardo.
I think it's Mike.
I think it's Mike.
Okay,
That's
you can vote me
ridiculous.
out, but you're stupid as
I'm
fuck
skip.
because it wasn't me.
I am not going to vote Mike because
I'm gonna
I think black people have been through a lot, and
You guys are
he
fucking
doesn't,
retarded.
he doesn't
No,
need to
fuck
be.
all that. No,
No,
racist
black
for
people have
anything.
been through a lot.
You guys
Black
are
people
fucking
have been
retarded,
through a lot.
and you're gonna fucking lose because you guys are fucking stupid.
Racism needs to end.
You guys are fucking retarded.
I seriously just don't know.
What is Beardo?
It's Mike.
It's Mike.
Why the hell is Mike throwing shade at me? I was an admin with Mike alone.
You were an admin alone with Crystal last.
With you.
Shut the fuck up. It's Blaine.
Hold on, no, stop. I
kidding.
know for sure that it's Steph that's one of the killers because I saw Egg roll up in navigation with me. He ran down the hallway. When I went down there, I saw Steph running around in fucking circles and she ran away from me. She was the last person to come in contact with Egg roll.
Mike is very
No, that's
aggressive.
because I was looking at the map, you dummy. I was looking at the map. That's why I'm running in
You can
circles.
fucking yell all you want, Steph. You fucking murdered Phil. You murderous piece of shit. It's probably Steph and fucking Beardo because he was the last person in admin with fucking Krista.
No, I was looking at the map.
dude.
That's why I'm running around in circles. The map,
No, dude.
the map
It's
is saying what
it's
my
Mike and
entire
Jeremy, dude. It's Mike and
You're
Jeremy.
so fucking stupid.
It's Mike
Every
and
time
Jeremy.
you predict a killer, you're wrong.
No, it's Mike and Jeremy.
It's
It has
not. It's fucking Steph. Steph was the last person to
I
fucking
just
come in
saw
contact.
Steph doing her thing in
No, you didn't, because I just saw Steph running around in circles by
No, that's a
communication.
lie.
I was with Peter.
Look at this faggot retard over here, dude.
Duh, I'm just walk.
Nice,
I'm not
dude.
throwing shade at you.
I didn't fucking say you. Kata did.
Just
I'm
walk.
telling you,
I
it
just
is
took
Steph.
up for black
She
people. You go fuck
100%.
yourself.
She 100% killed Phil. I am telling you right now, it's fucking Steph. And you know what? The fact that Kate is defending herself so fucking hard either means he's retarded or he's also a murderous piece of shit. And because he's black, I'm gonna lean towards murderer.
Be able to cut this shit way faster than that, dude.
But I'm telling you right now, if you don't vote Steph, they're gonna fucking win.
I kind of think it's. I kind of think it's Mike. He's
You
doing
can
way
vote
too
for me.
muted.
You're fucking retarded.
I was with Kata the entire time.
No, you fucking
Well,
weren't. And
okay,
if you
well, wait a
were,
minute
that
now.
means Kata's a
Wait a minute
murderer.
now. You weren't with me the whole time, Steph. Okay, let's
See
not
now,
say that.
you see, hold on. Do you see how quickly their fucking story falls apart? Wait a minute, now I wasn't with you the whole time. You guys
I'm
are
voting Mike.
fucking
I
retarded.
voted Mike.
I was with Kata and
You
I
guys
could
are
have been Kata
fucking
and I
stupid
didn't.
as
Voted
shit.
Mike. I voted Mike.
Stupid fucking retards.
I just went with the rest of the crew.
I hope you all get fucking diarrhea, you stupid
All right,
pieces
we'll
of shit.
finish your tasks. Holy
No,
shit.
fuck you, I'm not finishing shit. Fuck
your
you.
tasks.
I ain't finishing a goddamn thing. Fuck all of y'all. Fuck you.
This guy's the gayest ever, dude. Holy shit. Thanks, bro.
Oh!
What the fuck?
We gotta get Steph out of here. We gotta get Steph out of here. Okay? I don't like the fact.
Wait a minute, you said it was
No,
me
no,
and
no,
Mike
no, no,
earlier.
no. We gotta get Steph out of here, okay? Because she used me as cover to get Mike out, and for once, Mike was still in the street.
Well, no, it was, I was with you. I could have killed you.
No. She said.
It
She said I was
it's
with
not
Kata.
Kata.
Said it was
It's
me
not
and
Kata.
Mike. and
I
was
shit
doing
on
nothing
your
wrong.
This is
your
where I
your
lost
grill
I
or
even said black people don't deserve
fucking
anything. You
copper
use me.
bullshit, dog.
The whole time. No, I only saw you for that
I'm talking about the
split
time
second
that
when I
Mike was
walked in.
telling me about.
See that?
And I was just telling you, like, hey, I was with you.
Statistically
Yeah.
speaking, if it's not Mike, it's probably Kata.
Dog.
It's not Kata.
I think it's Kata and Blaine.
No.
Wait a minute,
Listen,
Blaine's saying it's not
Jeremy-
Kata, that means it's
Nah,
Kata.
come on now.
Jeremy has blamed multiple
Come
people.
on now.
Like, I reported a dead body, and the second that I reported it, Jeremy
Bro,
blamed it.
get the fuck out of here, bro.
No, do not get sidetracked. We have to get Steph out of here.
Fucking faggot, man.
Because if we don't get her out of here, we lose.
Okay, so I was
defending
with you
herself.
that whole time
She's not
by
defending herself.
ourselves. And if I was the imposter, I would have killed you. And I didn't.
No, you couldn't have because I was only in there for like a quick second. No, we gotta get her out.
You weren't.
No, you gotta
You
go.
were in there for a good bit.
You're getting deported. No, get her. No.
Fuck you, dude. I'm gonna vote you.
Send her south.
Okay, here's the thing. Are we?
I voted for Kata.
I voted
Go ahead,
for Kata.
vote for your teammate,
I'm
Jeremy.
voting
Go
for
ahead.
you. Like that's such bullshit.
Kata, I was legit about to vote for Steph. Now I'm voting for you because of that
It's
comment.
a throw. It's a throw.
I was legit. I was legit about to. You said
We're
vote for your
throwing.
teammate.
All right, now we're throwing. Great. Get your up.
I told y'all it wasn't Kata. I freaking told you guys.
Stay out of my fucking mouth.
No, let's go! Let's go!
Legitimately, you are the most retarded fucking person.
Kata, I was about to vote for
You-
Steph.
I literally
about to
hold
vote for
on.
Steph, Kata.
I literally fucking told you guys that Beardo was the last person to see Crystal alive, and that Steph was the last person to see Phil alive. And you went, I don't know.
And I
think it's
believed
Mike.
you at the end. I believed you at
Not
the end.
after you fucking voted me out, you dumb fuck.
No, because right before I said, wait a minute, no, Steph,
You
I
guys are
wasn't
so
with you the whole
fucking
time.
stupid. I
And then I
literally knew
voted for
exactly
Steph.
who it was.
I voted for
Why?
you.
And then you fell for. How do you know that Krista's dead? You guys are so fucking retarded.
Hey, Steph, good game.
Good job, GG.
Good game.
You gotta get better at
Shit.
this game,
Dang.
Kata.
I'm just pissed Blaine watched me get murdered and get nothing.
I kept trying
Hey,
to
back
tell
from last
everybody.
game.
Weirdo. I was trying to do the pew pew pew. I
I
had
think
one
you were
left.
muted during that
I was
time,
at
Blaine.
19.
No, I couldn't hear you. You were during,
you
during the
were
last
muted.
set of votes. You weren't. I didn't hear anything you said.
Yeah,
Can I
Blaine,
just
you
say,
were muted
Blaine,
after I
Blaine,
died.
I kept
Blaine,
Fucking Somali pirate over
Blaine,
here.
never get better at this game, please. You're making it so much better. You are.
The one where you
Cover for
reported,
everyone.
you didn't say anything.
Yeah, you were muted at when I died. But yeah, it happened like 1 second before you reported it. You can't not have seen it.
I told y'all it was
the body.
Hey, thank you, Laughing Man, for those 50 gifted.
Thank
we
you,
also got
Laughing
Frank
Man.
the Tank. Frank the Tank dropped 10 earlier, and Jimmy Ray dropped 10. So thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it.
Appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Faggot.
Run it again.
Stop.
So we're gonna change the map. So same imposter, same time, but different map.
Okay.
Yay.
Let's go. That feels so damn good.
Yeah, try not to throw this time.
You guys are such a fucking troll.
Oh, shut the fuck up, you dumb bitch. No, fuck you. I ain't muting shit. Fuck you.